Okay, everyone, welcome back to another episode of Explorers of the Unknown. Last week, you all basically just did shopping and went to try the culinary cuisine of the Inari of the state of Inari, which is basically a bunch of bugs. However, during this time where you are shopping, like towards the end of it, you will notice that you are actually being tailed by a rather well. I already gave you the description. I don't think I need to repeat it again now, do I? So, as you're leaving the potion shop, what would you like? What would you like to do?
Okay. I'm gonna turn around to Curtis and Frisk. But instead of saying things out loud, I'm going to do a message spell to both of them one by one. And I'm going to say the exact same thing. And I'm gonna go, is this guy behind us?
He's a ways back. I would say 10 paces.
10 paces. So I would have seen him as I came out of the shop.
Yeah, that's basically when you all saw him.
I make it look as if I forgot something inside, and then I go back inside because Curtis and so on are not out yet. And then I go, just aware there's somebody there. Sorry, I have the wrong accent. Like why
I know
is
which
Ep.F018
accent
here?
that was.
Why is Ep.F018 here? Just letting you know, there's somebody following us. I'm sure you saw him as we sort of stepped out. Very strange, very gaunt, very pale. Nothing else. Very strange to see somebody like him here, especially. I say that one by one to both, and then I'm like, should we go and get deltas? I think we should walk and talk.
I also have to point out to you all, as you all like actually notice this man, he does not appear to be bearing any form of weapons. Actually, if you want to try to observe him better, you all may roll a stealth check and also roll a perception check.
I'm not even gonna.
No.
No. Everyone just no.
No.
I mean,
I believe the people and charismatic people right now are all blind.
Yeah.
Actually, the highest perception in our party right now is Curtis.
Yep.
Right.
That is
what
that
I
is
am
so
going
true.
to do is to sort of go back into the shop.
Okay.
And then apologize to Mr. Hang on. Mr. Gelt. Pardon me, Mr. Gelt. There seems to be a little bit of a problem. I'm going to have to pull out my pet. He's going to stay here for a while, for maybe 10 minutes, and then fly out.
No worries. No problem. Make sure he doesn't touch any of the potions. They're all quite fragile, you see.
Definitely. He's very, very gentle. And then
but of course. Come inside.
I come in, and then I bring out Ix, and then I go, Ix, there's somebody following us, so just keep an eye out at the door.
Chirp.
I tell him what he looks like, and then I go, when he passes by, fly out and follow him, please. And
chirp.
I pet him.
Oh no.
And then I go outside, and then
Why did you do this?
Bring the two, and I'm like, I guess let's walk and talk. And then through gritted teeth, I'm like, I have no idea what to do with him. I guess we could corner him somewhere and make him talk.
All right, so I'm fairly certain you all have control of the team token, so you all can just go wherever you wanna.
Yeah, so we are going back to the hotel.
Okay, sure. How fast are you walking?
Normal. Like nothing is wrong. We just gotta go back to Deltas.
Okay, no problem. Let me just.
Did he just fumble again?
Okay, so in addition to the man that's currently following you, you all notice as soon as you pass by this point here, right? Someone that's like drinking coffee over here starts to pay a little too much attention to you.
I
Are they like the same that is very obvious not from around here?
This guy actually looks a bit different. He looks a bit more closer like the inhabitants of this town,
Mm-hmm.
but his attire matches that of. Let me pull up the map because I know what they look like. I don't remember the names of the places. He looks like someone from the Crystalline Consortium, so a very Arabic dude.
Okay, that is super concerning.
I'm gonna pretend laugh, and then pet Frisk, and then go, "Ah, you're so funny." There's somebody else there.
Is there anything you want to do, Curtis? Your friends are rightly concerned.
I am laughing. I play along with it.
Mm.
Can I insight check the guy who's eyeing us the coffee thing
Oh, why not?
to
Roll
see
it.
if he has a what kind of
Oh damn!
Wow.
Oh damn! Okay.
Curtis really wants to know.
Okay, so Curtis, what you know for a fact that he first and foremost looks. He doesn't look surprised when he saw you all. Like he expected you all. He expected you all to turn the corner. Right.
Okay.
And yeah, what else did you want to know? Since you wrote a natural 20.
Whoa. Like does he has any ill intent? Or
Well, for now, it's not really like I'm going to murder you in the back alley sort of look. Now it's more of a I'm trying to gauge who you people are look.
or
Oh.
is he concerned?
I
Like
wouldn't
gay?
I wouldn't say concern. The more it's like when it's like the kind of look you give your students when you're the exam monitor for an exam and your students are taking the exam. Like you're trying to determine whether they're cheating or not.
Oh.
That kind of look like. It's neither malice, neither kind, but it's more of a calculating kind of gaze lah.
Someone's looking at us funny, but I told all of that to Frisk and Udira.
Huh?
And then
Oh, right. Additionally, the man behind you is no longer there.
Okay.
Did
What?
Bird sort of tell me what's happening?
I think he managed to roll better.
Not just that. Okay, let me explain to you all. The route that you were taking to, you start noticing that he is no longer with you when it reaches this point. However, in this small area over here, you still notice he is behind you. And when you reach the threshold here, he just disappears.
Is it related? Don't you think?
Is that a termite on my wooden desk? That's concerning.
That is super concerning.
Kill it. Okay. I hear.
Oh no,
Curtis say
don't
this.
worry. It's just an ant with a potato chip.
Oh,
Okay, carry on.
let her eat. No. I go to Curtis. We're still walking and talking. Because I'm
Mhm.
now
mhm.
concerned, but because Curtis told us what he thinks the guy is doing, right? Like the face, like how he looks like he's in an invigilated an exam.
Yeah.
Vigilator, that's the word. Thank you.
We're sort of in between cracking dad jokes, going, do you think it has anything to do with the people being kidnapped? I think yes. And I think it might be a good idea for one of us to get kidnapped.
You are suggesting to do that now?
Well, not now. We have to get deltas.
Right.
Well, I don't see the other guy. I'm sure they
And
have
then-
one person
Do
in
you
every
think-
round.
And then I use my mental note to remember the location. It's like, it might be the case that yeah, they're doing that.
Okay, I'm gonna use minor illusion
Okay.
and just show, like, I'm pretending to show my friends a dress that I saw in the window of the very expensive posh place.
Okay. Sure.
So it looks like I'm excited about it, but what I'm saying is, I know I'm bringing up this ghastly thing, but it's the only thing I remember. It's very it sticks in your mind. It's that terrible. Just pretend I'm enjoying this.
Okay.
Roll either performance or deception.
But let's see.
I in turn will roll
Go.
insight.
For performance, let's go. 22.
Come on. Yes.
Let's see what he rolls for his insight check.
Or probably.
Okay. You see that his eyes furrow a bit. But other than that, he doesn't really change his expression. He's trying to not make it obvious that he's looking at you, but you clearly can see him because someone rolled insanely. Because I rolled complete shite on my fucking stuff.
I'm gonna put away that, and then we keep walking and talking back to the hotel.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So you all make it to the hotel without any incident.
I is shit. Is did I write her name? Did I actually write her name?
Olivia.
Olivia?
Okay.
Olivia.
Olivia. I remember. She's dead. Okay.
What?
No, I'm using the joke I used last session.
Oh, okay.
Is do she does she has button eyes, red hair, button eyes? Okay, Olivia. Is Olivia is at the counter?
She looks back at you. It's like, thanks for the food. I just received it, and she holds up the takeaway box she's eating from.
No. Hey, by the way, Olivia, we need your assistant back in our room.
She gives you a weird nod, looks around, and stands up. She has a very questioning face on her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure. After you, dear customer, as she points forward.
Okay.
You can see her like she's like very gingerly fingering her dagger.
Mm.
Okay.
We
guys-
we get up to the our room. I think Deltas has gone off because he thought we are being captured.
Okay, so as you all arrive in your room,
Mhm.
Olivia closes the door, locks it, and bolts it. She looks at you. It's like, all right, what do you need from me? And she gives you a rather questioning look.
I'm going to put up the image of those two fellows in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
They've been watching us.
She gives you a blank look, and she looks like, who are these people?
I have no idea. What I'm guessing is they patrol the area. I also think they have something to do with the kidnapping.
Are you sure? Because I don't see them.
We do saw them. They were only within those area that you pointed. But what is a little bit more concerning is that once we leave a certain area, and I point towards the one that is close to the potion shop, once we reach here, the main what I call place where there's the statue of the emperor, he like disappear. We like we can't sense his presence.
Okay. So at this point, she pulls out her wand that's inside her sleeve,
Hmm?
and she makes some gestures in the air. And a live feed of her birds appear.
Mm-hmm.
She stares at it, and you all can see it as well. And she's like gesturing at the screen. I don't see anyone matching these descriptions.
I'm sure we are not seeing things. All three of us saw it. So either your pets have true sight or something.
I have not reached that level of magic just yet. As she shyly rubs the back of her head.
Mm. Because I might think that they might be either using those type of technique to go in and out. Judging by them immediately disappear like that, higher level of invisibility, or I don't want to say it, shifting to different dimension. That's very, very obscure, but some people do know how to do that.
She gives you a rather concerned look. And she pulls out and she writes more sigils on the air. In the air, not on the air. And you see another graph appear. You can see that there's several stats like the levels of magical activity in the city and whatnot. And she tells you that over the past few weeks, there has been a significant, well, not significant, there has been a slight increase in magical usage. But other than that, everything else seems normal. Nothing has changed from yesterday to today, and nothing has increased or decreased in the past 3 or 4 hours as well.
Hold that thought, and then I open my bag of holding.
Mhm.
Do I hear anything?
Nope.
Okay, that makes that area. Okay, hear me out, Uhira. Hear me out. This is just a really wow theory. So, remember the thing that I told you about Uhira, about the person that might be connected to the guy who is commanding the palace guards.
Yes.
You also heard it beeping when we are eating, right?
To be fair, I only recall it beeping when we were at the restaurant.
Yes, when we are eating. And judging by the location or whereabouts of what all the activities are at, the restaurant is outside of their influence. Are we all already been locked into their, I don't know how to say this, playground?
I honestly don't understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, Olivia looks equally confused.
Yeah, you know he always speaks like that. Okay. Wow theory. If what I think they did going in and out of dimension, and that's why we didn't saw the person telling us when we left the potion shop. What if they already encompass everything in this area except for the outer regions within their domain of going in and out of their dimension? That includes the very nearby incident that is close to this hotel.
Can I make some kind of check to see if there is a spell I read or A
This
ritual
is
that
just a
can be
really,
done,
really wild theory from.
that can be done at this scale.
My mic was muted. Okay, so you don't need to roll for this. You know for a fact that any spell that can cover an entire city, especially one this large, would output a tremendous amount of magical residue that you can feel in the air. What's that called? Adding that together with the fact that what's her name? Olivia had also mentioned that magical levels are still the same, so you can safely rule out that assumption.
I don't think that would be the case, considering Olivia hasn't seen anything. Magic has been used the normal amount, technically. And given the situation that the princess is here, I'm sure they've been doing extra magic things.
When was the surge of magical usage was? Well, last peak at least.
She looked back at her charts like about 2 months ago when the disappearances first started occurring.
The problem is that when I was near one of those area, my detect magic doesn't sense anything at all, which is very concerning after seeing them can disappear just like that.
Well,
Wait, sorry, you had detect magic up?
Yeah, I had.
When? From where?
The blacksmith. I said like that area. After like near the blacksmith, there's a small what I call red zone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you I do detect magic there. You said there is nothing there beside the lamppost that is magical.
Ah, right. It only lasts for 10 minutes, right?
yep. So
Yeah, and
it
then
wouldn't have.
Okay.
and then I left there. I go to the magic shop. There's all magic there, so that's why I didn't use detect magic over
Yeah.
there.
Okay, so
I
I stand by what I said. When you were at the blacksmith, yes, you did not sense anything, and you didn't bother to cast it at the potion shop, so I can't help you there.
yeah, because in his mind, it's potion shop. There should be all sort of magic. Why should I cast it here?
Yeah, so you didn't have detect magic on.
Yeah, so I had detect magic that area. So he only says that area. So what he recalls is that area.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
It's she continues. Well, he could have just gone somewhere else. I mean, I'm not the most astute of people. When it comes to figuring out where other people go, I personally don't care myself most of the time.
I might want to start adding something to the list of I need to build.
Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep.
Oh,
Beep
I'm
beep.
still. And there you go. I have no idea why that things goes up.
Beep beep.
Has
And then I
anything
put-
changed when I look at the window?
Anything changed in the window? No.
Nothing outside.
Nope.
Let's see, how many spells have I cast today? Okay. I am going to pull out the watch and cast. Not ritual. I'm gonna use my spell slot for this. Detect magic. So I instantly
No,
cast it.
hang on. Before anything, right? The first thing you notice when you pull out the wristwatch is vibrating,
Yeah.
and you see this image on the quote unquote display.
Oh
It's on Explorer chat.
my god, a phone! What is?
I didn't expect that.
Beep beep. Beep beep.
Are you going to pick it up?
No. Okay, just to make it clear to you all, you have no idea what this symbol is.
Yeah, that's why I said, oh shit,
I mean,
it's a modern phone that I shouldn't know.
Okay.
And I was like,
Re-
okay, this is new.
Beep beep.
This
Beep,
is
beep.
very new. Hold that thought. I still gonna cast detect magic instantly
Beep
just
beep.
to check the
Beep
area.
beep. Beep.
Damn it. God damn it.
And now it shows the symbol and it stops vibrating.
Okay. Okay.
What is
Yeah. Okay. Detect magic. Go. 10 minutes.
Okay. Nothing magical.
Nothing magical.
Actually, let me rephrase that. It's not that it's nothing magical. As you cast detect magic, right? Usually you can feel the presence of magic in addition of knowing what school it is, right? This is different. It's more like the absence of magic. Where you can feel there's a void as you turn your senses towards the wristwatch.
Eh? Yeah, that's my reaction. Eh?
I take back everything I said just now about the whole phone call thing. She's gonna look at it confused and she's gonna go, look, I can definitely do a sending to the guy if we really need to talk to him. I'm just saying. But I do feel that we have more pressing matters to attend to, i.e., the people following us. And why are they looking at us so intently?
Well, we are 3 of the magic user in the party.
Can I look at the window and see if there's anyone outside the hotel that looks kind of suspicious?
Sure, Ropus.
That is perception. Oh, hopefully, yay! Oh boy, Lady
Very
Luck
nice.
Latino, baby!
Very nice.
What am I gonna say? It's a natural 1 versus a nat 20. DM's luck is not with me today. Fuck's sake. Okay, sure. As you approach the window, right? Since you rolled a natural fucking 20, right? This is like this is your 4th natural 20 this session. The fuck is this? Alright, so as you approach the window, you do your best to attempt to conceal yourself. So you're basically just sticking to the corner lah. Okay. So as you peer down the window, you get a very great look of the statue of Emperor Sandoval III. And next to him, you see what appears to be a dwarf leaning against the statue. And when he actually no, not a dwarf. Sorry. No, not a dwarf, not a dwarf. A human, not a dwarf. A human. But his attire looks like it came from the Ishak Confederacy. So he's wearing like dwarven-made armor and whatnot. His whatchamacallit? His clothes is reminiscent of Herbian Kingdom attire with the traditional blue and gold, but there's patchworks of brown and orange like suit onto it, and you can assume that it came from the Ishak Confederacy. In addition to that, his pose is a bit weird. He's like leaning against the statue. He has one arm over his chest. The other hand is like touching his ear, but not quite. There's like a noticeable distance between him touching his ear and, you know, where his finger is right now. And he's trying to subtly say something, but because you rolled a natural fucking 20, you can see he's attempting to talk to something.
It's a spy.
Is it the same guy?
No, it's not. It's a very different guy. Facial features and everything is different. The previous Arabian guy is Arabian. This guy looks more British.
I speak up. What do you see?
I saw that guy near the statue kind of looks suspicious. He kind of looks like he's looking. He's talking to someone with message. Is a spell, I guess. Kind of suspicious. And then I show Shah. I show Dira about it. Who he is and stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
That's 3.
This is not the guy that's uh yes, that's 3 already. This is weird.
Well, if
So
anything,
weird.
if they are following us to kidnap us, I think it would most likely be you. Because technically, from my studies, furbolgs tend to be very, very magic. And you're very, very obvious. So maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it has anything to do with that phone thing. I mean, the wristwatch looking thing. Personally, I don't know what it is. Could be a bomb.
True. True. That's the first time I saw anything like that.
10, 9. No, I'm just kidding.
So what do you see? And I told Olivia.
Wait. 1 second. You roll a natural 20, right? Let me just. Okay. Let me roll a d100. S- 56. What's the result? 56.
Is he looking at us and then talking? Is he looking at the window and there's still talking, or just he's talking by himself?
Well, he's not looking at the window where you guys are right now. He doesn't really know where your room is. He's looking at the hotel in general, lah. Okay.
Ah, okay,
So
okay.
you notice for a fraction of a second, since you rolled a natural fucking 20, and I wrote pretty abysmally just now, you notice that
Mhm.
his appearance starts to, what is the word called? Starts to shimmer for a second.
Oh, oh.
God damn it! I know why.
Would
Why?
would she know? Would Curtis know because he does have disguise self?
Well, I kind of check, please.
I mean, he uses it on
Arcana.
himself all the
Okay.
time.
You. Oh shit! I cannot check.
Oh,
And I didn't know, so I can't help you.
Yep.
But I can use my reaction to do something else. I'm going to slap you with a +4.
Jesus Christ. 16. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Curtis,
hmm.
you know for a fact that creatures in this specific realm, because you're not native here, cast their magic differently compared to yours. So the way you cast disguise self, I'll leave that up to you, but it's your own way lah.
Mhm.
And through your travels, you have noticed the way different species cast spells in this realm is also different. And the way most people cast disguise self is, well, they'll wave a wand or something like that, and their appearance will start to shimmer for a second before assuming the new shape. And every now and then, if the spell goes by a bit too long, they'll have to cast it again, which also results in the shimmering effect.
Ah. So this is the shimmery effect that the guy had is kind of like times out or something, or just I know that the fact that they use uh what do you call it,
This
disguise
guy
self.
said.
Well, it is a dead giveaway.
Oh, okay.
I guess I know why you don't see the description of those people anymore, Olivia.
Mhm.
Olivia looks at you like, she raises an eyebrow.
Yeah. Hey, uh, Curtis, care to explain? I did told you a little bit about how magic was using when I cast use Flash of Genius. Yeah, go on.
Oh, okay. Well, because the person who's following us keeps on changing their disguises. It's using disguises, and uh, I guess that's why your owls can't really see it.
Wolves? What wolves?
What?
What?
What
What?
wolves?
We didn't see
Owls,
wolf.
owls.
Owls.
I heard
Owls.
wolves. That's why I was like, wait, what?
Owls.
We heard owls. You heard wolf. I was like, whoa.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. Maybe that's why they. What am I saying? Maybe that's why your owls can't really see. Uh, can't really track this because the ones that are following us are in disguises.
Where's this man right now?
Here, and then I show her the
The
man,
dwarf.
the human
The human.
Oh.
sitting near the statue.
Okay. She waves her wand about, right? And she zooms in all the way and she's like, huh, that is strange. Now all of you can see this man.
Mhm.
I come back with my tea.
Yep, you see this strange figure that Curtis has pointed out.
Does he look like the British white person?
Yeah, this is the British white person I was talking about.
He looks like a person.
Ah,
What's he wearing? Same thing?
Dwarven made armor. The outfit itself that he's wearing looks to be a patchwork of Herbion Kingdom colors and Ishak Confederacy colors.
Can we see the eye color? Any significant difference?
does he have a
Anything?
mustache?
Okay.
Ah,
All right, so he has blonde hair, blue eyes, a rather toned face, and some pretty specific scarring across his face. Three jagged lines like an animal's claw going across his face.
Uyo.
More concerningly, does he have any of discernible features that would make me think of the people that we just fought
The people you just fought?
2 weeks ago?
Oh no. No way.
Okay.
I will also reiterate he's also doing the same, like he's holding his fingers away from his ear and talking.
Would it look like my message spell?
Mm,
The cantrip, not the level 3 sending.
probably not message because message is a whisper, ma. He seems to be talking a lot longer compared to message.
Huh. Interesting.
Wait, uh, I I don't know if I can make it, but can Freeze see if there's any magic on him? No, he
Sure.
can't.
Assuming Frisk can look over the window.
Sorry.
That is
Yes.
only 30 feet, I think.
Okay, never mind then. Sorry.
You want me to stand on the pedestal? I can stand on the pedestal.
No. I really thought that you have your detect magic on right now. Sorry. That's
No, I did.
oh.
I did.
you
But
did.
it was detect nothing else but this thing. And I point towards the watch.
Oh, okay.
Well, in addition to that, your friends also glow lah, okay?
Yeah, but that one don't need to mention. Everybody's magical.
Yep.
I see. Okay, and then
I actually, if you,
maybe
I can if I want to, but I don't think we have to do it or we need to do it. Expose him. He's using a spell, right?
Uh-huh.
I have counter. Oh wait, never mind. I just remember counter works well if he uses it. Next time if he uses it.
Well, we could always also
Mm-hmm.
get him here? Like, have a chat? I could always pretend that I don't know where certain places is, which is not even pretending it's true. I open the map, the pamphlet, and I look for the weirdest shop or point of interest that is not within the square. Because there's no map
The roaster cockroach.
that we didn't go to.
Okay. I need to pull up my notes for this map. 1 second.
Maybe another garment shop.
No, I think there's something worse. Hold on.
There is something worse. Hold on.
I'm fairly certain there's something worse. Give me a moment.
Now loading.
DM needs to go through his notes because almost every single building here, I have law for it.
I assume so.
All right, wait. I need to go through everything first.
Okay.
Found it. There is a shop that lets you experience pain in the most pleasurable way.
Oh,
I did just say that, yes.
I see it and I'm like,
Wait,
they're
what?
already training in the most insufferable way. Why would anybody want a shop like this in a place like this? Anyway, what's it called?
Okay, hang on.
Bob's Burgers.
No.
Jeffrey's Jimmy's.
No.
Frankie's.
Give me loops by
Philandering.
No. It's called the Velvet Dungeon.
Of
Oh
course.
no! Oh no!
Well, I think I know what this is, and I think I'm going to have a little chat with our blonde-haired, blue-eyed friend.
If
Assume
you're
he actually
going, do
is.
not. If you're going there, do not bring this entire body. And then he gestures towards Frisk towards there.
I'll go, I guess.
And then I look to Olivia. We're probably taking time that you can use to do other things and not look so conspicuous. We're so sorry.
Oh no, she looks at you, it's like, oh, it's fine. And then she points at her eye. At which point, if you decide to look a bit closer, you can see there's actually, like, how do I explain this? Like a layer of magic that's covering over her right eye that she's using to monitor the situation.
The situation in the hotel as the innkeeper, or like outside?
No, everywhere else. And she points like,
Oh. Again, that is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to go ask stupid questions to the man outside, and then you're coming with me. I point
at this
to-
point, Olivia looks at you. Do you have a weapon? She's like actually concerned.
I look at myself. I'm carrying my short sword and dagger and some of my stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
Did you want? I stress this enough. Did you want that boy follow you? And then I points towards the steel, not powered D3 armor.
Well, he is kind of suspicious and threatening.
True.
Maybe he can stand at the back somewhere, near the door.
Okay, I'll go and activate him.
Or like rushing towards me in a bid to say, "Hey, you forgot something." And
He doesn't
I start
speak.
marching out.
He doesn't speak.
You don't need to speak to look like you're rushing.
Okay.
And then
okay.
I walk outside and I make a beeline to the guy with like the confidence of a middle-aged white man.
True words have not been spoken.
The inspiration.
I have
Good.
never used my inspiration.
That was ridiculous.
So I walk up to him and I go, Excuse me.
Mm.
You look like you're not doing much. Holding the pamphlet out. This is place here called the Velvet Dungeon. I think you know what it does. Want to just confirm what it does, but I have no idea how to get there. And you look like a person who definitely does.
Okay, so as you approach this man, right, he sees you coming over, but his eyes don't shift to you first. His whole head tilts towards you. In addition to that, as like you near him, he's still talking to whoever lah, and you can see that there is a stutter when he's talking. You don't hear it. You visibly see that his mouth is moving like maybe 10 frames a second compared to the rest of his face.
I am concerned by this. Curtis is
Uh,
probably behind me.
Question.
Yep.
This is in this entire time, did Olivia still have the view up of that zoom
Yeah,
in? human?
She is.
Okay.
Olivia is like, what the fuck?
That
What
is
is-
super concerning.
At this point, you can see that the man starts to move a bit, lah, but not in a move in the sense like the nervous kind of movement, like tap his foot a bit, drop his shoulder, that kind of stuff, lah.
Mhm.
All right, so what are you asking him again, Shah?
I continue asking him like a slew of questions about the Velvet Dungeon. It says here it's supposed to be in that direction, but I don't think so because there's no real map here telling you where everything is. It took me ages.
Funnily enough, he does not reply. He just points down in the direction, and when he points, he's pointing like he's still facing you, and he points towards the location where the thing is supposed to be. But his eyes still don't move, and you also notice he doesn't blink.
I see that. I look at his hand and then I attempt to tap him on the shoulder.
You feel metal where it shouldn't be. You don't see this man wearing a shoulder plate. And guess what? When you reach out to tap him on the shoulder, right? You expected your finger to land on the shoulder. It does not. It lands roughly like a few inches above his shoulder, and you feel metal. At this
Oh.
point, the man backs off, turns around, and bolts into the crowd.
I'm going to scream.
Scream what? Rape?
Help! He's stolen something!
At this point, the entire crowd of well-trained soldiers and militiamen all start giving chase.
Oh
I'm
no!
going to chase after with, and then I'm going to go, give me back my bag! I was just asking where this place is. You don't have to steal my stuff.
I'll come with.
Olivia is like face palming herself. I was like, what just happened?
I guess I'll send D3 armor follow her. D3 armor is actually 45 feet of movement, so he can catch up.
As long as I'm within, hang on, message, 120 feet, I'm going to really quickly point my finger into the direction where Olivia is, and I'm going to go, can you please self-risk that this thing is metal? That is not a man.
This thing is metal. This is crazy.
This craze, not man, is metal.
And strangely enough, he knows where the Velvet Dungeon is, which is...
Actually, no. When you asked him that, right, you know for a fact where it is. It's actually marked quite well on the map compared to the other shop, like the fucking crab shop.
Okay.
But he pointed in the completely wrong direction.
He definitely does not belong here.
No.
And then I keep running. And
All right, you keep
probably,
running.
Like, max out the distance.
Sure, roll me a wisdom save.
I'm behind Udira. It's like 5-10
13.
feet away.
Okay,
It's
you
something.
just make it. You just make it. So as you start chasing this guy, right, as you're all like getting further away, you notice that the crowd that is chasing him of like 30 well-trained soldiers start to thin out until no one is chasing him anymore. And you all felt like a wave of magic wash over you, but you weren't too affected by it. You're like, no, I need to keep chasing this guy.
Okay. What do I see around me? What has shifted?
What do you mean? What has shifted?
Aside from the people disappearing, did they disappear one by one or?
Oh no. It's not that they disappeared. It's like they stopped, looked around, confused, and just went back to what they were doing.
Have I seen an effect like this before when I was teaching?
Probably suggestion.
That's a wide range suggestion.
As I see this, I'm going to really quickly grab the nearest person to me, and I'm like, excuse me, why are you moving? The guy has my bag.
What? Who? Someone has your back? Who? Actually, he looks around.
I point to the direction of the person who's still running. I'm assuming he's still running.
At this point, after the crowd thins, he's no longer running, but it's more of a brisk walk.
That man. And
You see the person you're holding, who's really well built and whatnot, squint really hard at this man, and he's like, "No, I don't think so. I don't see a bag, and I'm getting a headache. Excuse me, I'm gonna go grab some pain medication." As he steps away.
I'm going to loudly go, people here, just barely for nothing. And then I chase after the guy.
Okay, sure. Farah, you not Farah. Sorry, Kurt.
Curtis.
Wow.
Farah is here
Farah's
now.
not
Yay!
Yes. Prepare for more magic.
Okay, so Curtis, you're still chasing. You at this point catch up with Udira. What do you want to do?
What happened?
What happened?
He cast whatever that thing is. Casted probably a suggestion spell, and these people just left.
Mhm.
Are you all still following him by the way? Because he is getting further.
Yeah.
The DG armor
I'm
is
keeping
following.
pace.
I'm
Wait,
not
D3 armor is following.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, at this point, the guy's like, you see him turn around. His expression doesn't change, but you can see from his walking style, he speeds up.
And I'm like,
Gang.
I'm moving like as fast as I can, and I'm going, why are you running away?
At this point, he's like, tap. He's starting to jog now.
Jeez, after
Can
him.
I dimension door
Oh
bring
my
Udira to
He's not that
edit?
far. He's not that far. He's about like 20 feet away from you right now. Don't worry. There's no point in dimensioning door.
we
Don't
we
waste a
just-
spell slot.
We just move.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
I was
And then
ready to use.
So I'm
It's okay.
looking at my D-door as well. I look at him and I'm like, just stop. I just want to talk.
Why are you running?
Why are you running? Why are you running? Oh my goodness. Okay. At some point, he turns into an alleyway. Do you all still follow?
Yeah.
Yes.
DG
Yeah.
armor steals.
I feel like I might have to pull out an encounter map soon, but okay. You're in the alleyway now. It's an absurdly long alleyway. Let me put where you guys are.
Okay, how far is 500 feet? Hang on, let me Google that.
Okay, you guys are now here in this alleyway.
Oh,
Okay.
It's a very long alleyway if he decides to turn left.
We're here, right?
Where the token is, yes, right there. You all just enter the alleyway. He's right in front of you. He's not stopping.
DG armor is going to, because he has 45 movement speed. I do not know how fast is the other guy is moving.
Okay. When you were running just now, right, Udira, you know for a fact that you can keep pace with him.
Okay.
So,
go on.
does that mean that DG armor can
Probably
catch
outrun
up?
him.
outrun him?
Probably.
So attempts to outrun him and grapple.
Okay, roll grapple check. I shall.
As I see D3 armor go forwards, I'm going to say, come on, D3, you can do this! And then Bardic Inspiration.
Shit. Okay, roll grapple check. I shall roll.
Okay.
You have
I forgot to clear this. Wait, I almost made
Terrible mistake.
a mistake that I shouldn't make. Let's do this first. show me the numbers. Oh
Oh, that would have been
my
bad.
god!
Ooh.
What are those fives?
Ooh, this no good.
That's a lot of fives. This is wait, your mode gives ability or skill check advantages.
It's skill check. Hang on, let me. Wait,
Yeah,
there.
point your mode. Is that when used, ability checks has advantage. Ability checks.
But grapple is an attack roll, so
Yeah, so unfortunately,
you
no.
So-
can use to.
But because it
use
used
them under.
athletics as the numbers, right? So that's why I was thinking. Okay, so I
Hmm.
just used the D8 then.
Yep. Okay, let's have it. I also
Hmm.
roll.
A
Please.
natural 20.
Oh my god, what
you,
is
you
this
don't even
nonsense?
need.
I didn't even use the mode.
You have it for 10 minutes for anything to threaten the guy with
on the
advantage.
on the robot.
Oh, just one shot.
Ah.
Okay, he sees the robot coming and he's like, ah, shit, I need to pick it up. And just as he starts accelerating, right, Dietrich very nimbly grabs him. He tries to duck out of it, but you notice that Dietrich manages to catch him in the arm, and you can notice there's considerable bulk between how his arm looks like and what Dietrich's arm is actually grabbing onto. And the disguise fades away, and let me show you what you see. Also, at this point, let me bring out the initiative counter.
Well,
Well, since
How?
D3 is using my initiative, I'm using Frizz's number then.
So, chotomate kudasai. I was not expecting this to happen, therefore, I need to bring up a old encounter map. wait, give me 5 minutes.
the entire time I'm screaming like, I don't want to fight, I just want to talk.
Okay, so since you're actually screaming that first, right? Okay, I'll give you the benefit of that. Roll persuasion.
Okay.
You will still see what he looks like, though.
27.
So, oh my
Yo,
goodness.
that's one.
Okay, sure. You see this guy as the disguise fades away and the shimmer goes off. I'm preparing for the hate.
At this point,
Huh? Huh?
That's what
You only have
Does he have a
do I recognize the armor?
No, you do not.
eye size.
Okay, the disguise fades away and you see a white armored clad person with a glowing blue visor turn around and look at you. On
And
the
then you-
pauldrons, you'll see the Herbion Kingdom logo.
I point to the Hebreon Kingdom and I'm like, Hebreon Kingdom.
At this point, I have to ask you, is Fleury following you all?
If she wants. Like,
if she wanted to?
All right, fair
Yeah,
enough.
Flu. I didn't ask Flurry to chase after because I feel like she is suspicious if she goes up and ask the guy.
when I
You know
left
what,
the
we'll
room,
say-
I literally said, you're coming with me. I didn't specify who. I just went, you.
Okay, so we'll say that Fleury is staying back because of the potential threat. She's staying back to guard Olivia because she's not too much of a combatant.
Okay.
So, combat doesn't start, thankfully. This man looks over, he's like, you can hear him, like, you can see that he's confused even behind the helmet.
I look at him and I'm like, Common, do you speak it?
I'm sorry, I just remembered the meme. English motherfucker, do you speak it? It's been too long since I watched, what's that show called again, huh?
Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction, yes.
English motherfucker, do you speak it?
All right. He looks at you and he gives you a nod.
Look, I'm just a tourist here. All I want
You
to
don't.
do...
You certainly don't look like a tourist.
Well,
As
we just
as
had
you-
some wonderful whatever bug thing at that restaurant over there. It's delicious. You should try it one day. But I really don't appreciate being followed around by people.
at this point, he speaks up. Yes, and I'm fairly certain the princess won't appreciate her retinue and herself being spied on by whatever. And he points upwards.
I look up.
You're fairly certain he's talking about the familiars.
The bird.
Ah.
Well, not just your birds, but the other birds.
Well, we wouldn't be in this situation had you not been so obvious in the
I
fact
looked
that you
at-
were staring at me and my friends. I know we have furbolgs, and we don't see that often.
He looks at you, it's like, well, I blame this thing, and he pats his gigantic backpack. And he looks back. Go
I
on.
sigh, and then I put my hand out, and I'm like, look, my name is Udira. We're here to help. If anything, there's been some shenanigans, and if you work for the Herbrian Kingdom, and with the princess, you are likely very trustworthy. And
He looks
it's out
over at
to
you, it's
shake.
like, who do you work for? And he's looking over, like trying to see whether you are wearing the bandoliers and capes. I'm assuming most of you don't.
I
Nope.
do not have a bandolier or.
He's at this
cape.
point, he's like, who are you working for?
I at this point, DJ Armor just looks left, looks right, looks at Udira, and then he motions like, huh? Shrugs his
I
shoulder.
look at him, and then I sort of point to the area. I make like a rotating sort of sign with my finger, and then I'm like, not the place to have a conversation about that.
She looks towards you, it's like, oh, very well, follow me. Give me 1 second.
The D3 armor, let him go.
Yeah, he's like looking at Dietrich Armor, it's like, you gonna let me go anytime soon, bud? Okay, so he brings his wrist that was previously being held by Dietrich Armor close to his face, and he taps a few buttons, and he transforms back to a different disguise. This time you see a rather attractive young lady who's wearing the traditional Herbrian Kingdom outfit with some ranger, whatchamacallit? Ranger uniform, and this woman looks suspiciously familiar.
I look at the woman, and then I go, Lena.
No.
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 Fleury?
Yes.
Oh.
And then I'm like, Fleury?
He looks at you, he's like, how do you know Fleury? Wait, I saw her following you. How do you know her? How do you know Miss Fleury?
You have a lot of questions for somebody who's not answering mine.
He looks at you, it's like, well, I know for a fact you don't work for the princess, and I do.
That's besides the point. I know Fleury. You want to know how.
Alright, this way, and he points down the alleyway.
Look, we have a safe room up there. You know where we stay anyway.
Yeah, and I'm not sure whether that place is secure or not.
Point. Hang on, I've been sort of in situations where people people say who they are, but they're not really.
He looks at you and he sighs, and he's like, well, it's quite obvious you're not the slavers that we've been told about, so he looks back at you all.
I look
He
at him
pulls out. Yep.
with a smile, and I'm like, so you're also figuring out why people have gone missing.
Well, to be completely frank with you, we only heard about it when we got to the town itself, but to prove that I am who I speak, he pulls out a dagger from his wrist, and he slices the top of his palm open, the top of his hand open. What is this guy's name again? Shit.
Not Master Chief.
No, it's not. It's definitely not Master Chief.
I look at him and I'm like, well, you know my name. I don't know yours. I'm just going to call you that way.
I, Seth of the Herbrian Kingdom Prime Infiltrators, hereby swear I am who I am, and I bring no harm upon you. And he lets the blood drip to the ground, and you see a magical seal appear where the blood dropped onto.
And then
Satisfied?
I put my hand on my chin in a face, and then I go, so you know that there are some people who have been possessed.
Not here. Let's go. And he points down the alleyway again.
Okay. We walk and talk.
Kong,
And then I'm going to make a quick sending
Mm-hmm.
to our friend, Frisk,
Mhm.
and he can tell Olivia. And I'm like, well, he's a friend. He works for the princess, and we're going to have a bit of a chat. I'm safe. Thank you so much for giving me D3.
Response is, okay. Uh, at the moment, I already allow you to gain control of him. Bonus action to move him.
All right. I'll let you know when we're coming back out.
Okay, so as you all carry on down the alleyway a bit, you start to turn into this little small, looks to be abandoned shop. Right. So as you approach the boarded up shop with its windows completely covered with boards, the door itself is covered in the metal grating and with like modern day taped around it that says warning, do not enter, blah 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 blah. He reaches forward and just pushes the door open and beckons you inside.
I come in, and as I go in, I'm like, the gaunt, pale-skinned fellow with brown hair, one of yours, or the sort of ruddy-skinned person looks kind
Alright,
of
so
exotic.
let me tell you what happens first. So as you enter the place itself, you see that this place does not look at all compared to the outside. Inside, you see metal platings and whatnot. This place looks fortified against artillery strikes.
Oh,
I'm very
That's-
concerned.
A lot of.
He closes a door, which in reality is a bulkhead steel door. And to answer your question, he changes his disguise to the scrawny man and the Arabian man.
It's him.
That makes sense. Like I mentioned before, I'm not the most astute of people.
Are you sure about that? Considering most of you actually managed to spot me as you all came out of the potion shop.
On most occasions, I'm very terrible, but you probably had a spot of bad luck today.
Meta a bit, but sure. he very like, yeah, all right. So, what information do you know? And he gestures towards the end of the room, and you see a couple of chairs and a table over there. And you see documents and whatnot spread across the top of it as well.
I'm going to go towards the seat and go, may I?
Of course.
I sit down.
Hold on one second. He taps his helmet again in the same fashion that Curtis saw just now when he was leaning in front of the statue. This is Ep.F018. I have made contact with the people, with the persons of interest, and currently am interviewing them back at base. And he nods his head, confirm, and he goes back towards you all.
I look at him and I'm like, Alpha-13. Is there a face to the name?
He takes off his helmet, and you see a rather young guy around his early 20s with pretty black hair and a shaven face. He doesn't have any battle scars, by the way, and brown eyes.
Okay. Again, my name is Udira. This is my friend, Curtis.
He looks at you, gives a nod.
What do I tell him? Well, let's just say we're part of a bunch of mercenaries who's worried about the general well-being of where we live.
Mercenaries? Thought you were adventurous.
Mercenaries. Out of character, what was our
We
mercenary name again?
were okay.
I forgot. It's like a
wait,
specific name that DM gave
didn't
us.
you? Shit. It was
the fake name
something.
for
Yeah, it was something. Something Jack.
DM help. I would not.
DM, you
remember.
gave
I
it to
don't.
us.
All right, time to
What?
look back on the thing.
It was the mercenary name that you give when we found her mom and dad.
Wait, what? Her mom and dad?
Yeah.
You mean Lorelai's mom and dad?
No, not Lorelai's.
No.
Rhaenyra's
Wira's
and
mom is also there. At that area.
Oh, that name. That name was
Right.
only for that operation.
But we have a specific name for this operation, right? Because I did ask.
I'm fairly certain they called you that. Unibrow called you John Doe, Team John Doe. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Like the mercenary guild that we're supposed to tell people we're from. That is not Knights of Altara.
All right, hang on. Let me just open Twitch.
'Cause
No,
I
YouTube.
do not remember writing
Because
that
I
down.
remember, even though
Because I did ask.
because I remember back when you said it, that name, even though it's for the operation, but because the mercenary guild name is when we go out for a mission, we usually use that even if we are adventurers.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's a name that we were said that to be giving out if we want to say that which group we are.
Yeah. If
Okay,
anybody else
time
like
to check out.
which group?
Because majority of the Knights of Altara's missionaries or like people who go out to actually do mission and not missionaries call themselves that as well.
All right, I don't remember, so and I can't be bothered to read through everything at the moment. So let's just say your name is X, and we'll figure that out next time. Okay?
Okay, X.
Mercenary Guild X.
Put Mega Man in front of it and we have a game.
No. X means no.
All right. Let's see. He looks at you as like Mercenary Group X. I'm not familiar with that name. Are you guys new? Where did you originate from?
Relatively. Me personally from the border of blah 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 and blah 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 because I can't remember right now. United States and da.
All right. At this point, he's like, "What about you?" And it's like, he's looking obviously at the furball. I don't know what race are you.
I look at the Mr. Furbolg and then I'm like, funny story. We actually picked him up from the Feywilds after a fight with the Divide.
Not divide.
I mean,
Not Divide.
Not Divide. The fuck. What is it called? The
Shit.
hang on.
This
I wrote
is
it out.
not in this book.
The successionists of Reichland.
The
The
blah, blah, blah,
Reichland, yeah, there you go.
Reichland. After we
Reichland.
fought with Reichland.
Wait, you were part of the 3-month war?
That's
He's
what we
referring to the
call it.
war, Reichland. Yes.
Yeah, Reichland.
And I'm like, I'm going to hold up an image of the blonde asshole because I really don't like him. And I'm like, well, the only person who survived and ran away, and the one who wanted to get rid of Mr. whatever the guy's name is this guy. And then I show a blonde asshole picture.
I have never seen this man before. As he looks a bit closer at the pictures, I'm fairly certain I've never seen this man before. Hold
Very
on one
dangerous.
second. And he taps the side of his helmet again, and there's this blue light that shines out from the side of his helmet, and he speaks into the helmet again. Guys, do you all recognize this person? No? Thought so. Okay, bye. Click.
Right. Anyway, keep this person in mind. Very dangerous. Teleports, runs away. Also
We'll
killed
be
a whole bunch of people.
We'll be sure to keep that in mind, yes.
Anyway, as I was saying, we're here to find out who keeps kidnapping people. It's not a good look.
Well, we have a suspicion that it's a slave gang that's operating somewhere below the city. We have yet to find their hideout though, because we have combed the entirety of the sewer systems and we have not seen anything.
Our eyes and ears have said that they just disappear.
By the way, you should tell your what's it called? Your surveillance person or whoever that person is that their birds give off a very tremendous amount of magical presence to the point where we noticed them while we were in our airship.
Huh. I'll let them know.
He gives you a nod. Well, I'm fairly certain anyone below Royal Guard should not be able to notice them, but we certainly did.
Well, if we're going to be helping each other, I'm going to give a layout of the city as I remember from Olivia, and then I'm going to mark out all
it's
the
fine.
places
Oh, okay, that, sure.
that have had people missing.
He looks
From
at
my
you
contact,
and
these are the areas where people have gone missing.
okay.
I don't know what to do with this information because my friend here did detect magic, did not find anything.
Well, we also have not noticed anything out of peculiar. We figured you might be involved as you do stand out from the crowd quite a bit, but as I was proven, unfortunately, that's not the case. Speaking of which, you might want to give me a detailed description of each of your team members before any of my colleagues starts to tail them as well.
Sure, I'm going to go and do like the image of everybody, including Lorelai.
Okay, at this point, he's like, all right, sure. Let me relay this information real quick. He talks to his helmet again, and he says, "Yeah, stop tailing these people."
Although at the moment, she hasn't left the room because she's ill, and so is this fellow. And I point to Deltas.
I see. All right, very well. Wait, what do you mean she's ill? We saw her left a few days ago. We saw her left a few hours ago.
Oh.
Yeah, she commandeered a horse and left the town.
Excuse me?
And then you just see the D3 armor actually moves on his like almost like slamming on something, but because he's standing up, so you just see his arms just moving up and then down.
So you can see that he pulls out a portable image display, the one that usually has like minor illusion and whatnot embedded in it, and he shows you a recording of Lorelei walking up to the stables, stealing a horse, and just skipping town.
If there is this doesn't happen in real life, but if it was a cartoon, there's steam coming out of her head and she's like grinding her teeth. And she's like, sometimes I really wonder why we have her on the team.
It's like, did she not tell you? Because she seemed to be leaving in much of a hurry. I actually had one of our other scouts begin tailing her because I feared that you were sending for reinforcements.
Just keep that scout tailing her. I'm at this point, I don't even know anymore. And then I look at Curtis. Curtis, you mentioned that you misplaced a potion of healing?
Yeah, huh?
Oh yes, this Lorelei was also carrying a rather large backpack, like a burlap sack, with her.
I think we know where it went, and then I'm just going to rifle through my stuff to make sure I have everything.
You're missing your spyglass.
And then that bitch.
And
at this point, this guy, even like through the helmet, you can see he's obviously confused. Like, what the hell is going on with this mercenary group?
and
See,
then
that is the daughter of, what is that guy's name? Scroll.
the VIP. I only write VIP. I didn't write his name.
At this point, the man speaks. I was like, how many of you are direct lineage with royalty and nobility?
Not me. I'm a commoner. I used to be a professor. That's it.
Okay, what about? He's not gonna obviously ask the further lot.
I look at Curtis and I'm like, Curtis, would you like to introduce yourself? He seems very stressed out by the fact that you exist.
Well, we're not stressed out, we're concerned. Because the implications are a bit, yeah. Go on.
Gladly, okay, my mic is on. Gladly, I bow a bit and it says, "My name is Curtis. I'm just an entertainer from the Feywilds. I have nothing to do with royalties of any kind in this world. But nice to meet you."
He gives you a nod. Well, I don't have a name, but I've taken the name Sev as a calling card, I suppose. So you're free to call me that.
Oh.
And he looks over at the rest of you. It's like, so since you got here about a couple hours ago, have you all noticed anything?
The bug restaurant is really nice. Other than that, there's a terrible shop that sells horrible dresses. But otherwise, no. We've been speaking around and business is definitely not good considering people have gone missing.
He looks at it as like, I did question the guards. They do not seem concerned, by the way.
What?
It almost feels as if they were hiding something.
I don't
At
like
least
this.
At least the higher ranking ones anyway. The lower ranking ones seem to have no idea what's going on, but the higher ranking ones seem to be actively avoiding the questions of the royal guards.
The people who have gone missing are very magically adept.
We have also heard reports of this, yes.
So I was thinking that one of us, and I look to Curtis, and then I look back to person, to
Mhm.
Sev, might be a good candidate to be kidnapped.
Wait, are you pointing at Seth as a candidate?
No, I'm looking
Just
at
me
him.
and
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is this nod of understanding between the Furbolg and myself? Like it's gotta
Oh,
be one
okay.
of us. It's definitely has to be.
Well, I doubt that will happen. If these slavers are currently operating within underneath the city itself, I doubt they will attempt to do anything during the princess's visit to this town. It might draw unnecessary attention towards them.
Do we know what's underground?
Well, beyond the sewer system and supposed underground cave that the crab restaurant gets their stock from, I'm not too sure.
I think we'll start with the cave.
Well, you have to talk to the restaurant for that. Even we haven't been able to go down there. We can't exactly talk while we're in disguise, else we'll give off the muffled sound voice.
Yes, that is a little bit ridiculous. Also,
She
just saying, when you move your mouth, your disguise, there's a delay and it's very strange, and it
She
makes
looks at you, it's like
very terrible.
she looks at you, there's a reason why we try not to talk too much. And this armor, he pats the white reflective armor, is still in its early prototype stages. So we will be sure to flesh that out when the time comes. They can also do with this gigantic bulky backpack as he slaps the back of it.
I look at him and I'm like, you seem to have a lot of animosity with the backpack.
Yes, it's ridiculous. They stuffed like 3 giant Rhyinite crystals in there. They told us that it was not even purified.
Sure.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You know, I
I'm-
have a friend who does a lot of these making of
He-
things. I don't know the complexities of it, but he's very good.
He looks at you. It's like, is he skilled? Please, I don't like carrying a ticking time bomb on my back.
very.
I think he's very skilled, but that's entirely up to you how you would assess him. Another thing, you mentioned that our location might not be safe.
Ah, yes. In regards to that, the building itself is structurally unsound, so if anyone decided to stage an attack, they can probably get into your room rather easily. I mean, look around you, and he points towards the perhaps 10-centimeter thick metal walls around you right now.
I knock on the metal and I'm like, not everybody has the ability to have this kind of bunker made.
I know, I'm still pointing out to you that your position may not be secure. Not to mention, it's also in the biggest, most obvious building in town.
It is a
Besides
hotel.
besides the mage towers, of course.
Oh, apparently the wizard is gone.
Oh yes, we're very much aware and very much concerned because the guards do not seem concerned as well.
I initially wanted to go check it out myself, but I've been told that nobody is to be within a certain amount of feet, and I personally don't want to get shot.
He gives you a nod. Yes, of course. The guards here are rather skilled, albeit there's something wrong about them. But they do not appear to have last weaponry. Traditional weapons seem to be the more go-to for these people, but there are some mages within their ranks.
Well, tell you what, I'll try to make my way into the cave, or at least discern whereabouts it is. And maybe we can start there. Otherwise, is there any information on the sewer system?
Well, I have one of my colleagues is currently actively looking into the sewers. He hasn't spotted anything thus yet. We also ran detection magic and we couldn't find any traces of anything. So suffice to say, you can leave the sewers to us. We have that sector pretty much covered. Feel free to go check out the cave, even we don't know where it is, and talking to the restaurant is not really an option for us.
I look at Curtis. Curtis, do you have any input? I mean, you come from the Feywilds, you might have a different method of doing things.
Yeah, I was thinking of the cave might have an opening outside the town somewhere, but I think we might need to go and check the okay and check the crab store. And I really want to try the food there.
After a while of gritting my teeth because Lorelai stole my shit, um, I finally smile and I'm like, that's a really good idea. And then I look at Sev. Sev, I feel really bad that you can't join us, but apparently the crab's really good.
He looks at you and he sighs like, yeah, I haven't had any good food in the past. When did I stop training again? Oh yeah, 6 months.
If you decide to follow us and be creepy again, I'll corner you and maybe I'll have some food.
He looks at you, it's like, hold on a minute, let me grab something. Well, the commander might not approve of me giving this to you, but since you are the only link that we have at the moment, here, he tosses you a necklace with another gemstone on it.
Jewelry.
I'm fairly
man.
certain.
I don't even
I'm
know.
I'm fairly. He looks at you, it's like, no, I have someone I'm interested in, but it's not you, not my time, unfortunately.
I was joking.
Yeah. He looks at it and you can see the smile behind his helmet. He hands you the crystal. It's obviously a communication crystal. It has 3 charges and regenerates charges daily at dawn.
All right.
Yeah, it also has a limit of 25 words, so whatever you want to say, do be brief and concise.
Is it only
Three.
one way or
2-way.
2-way? Okay.
I have this spell, but having extras would always be great. Is it only to a specific person?
Just to me, and he reviews his own necklace.
Good. Well, definitely keep in touch. You know where we are.
Oh, yes. I do have another question for you.
Sure.
Some point in the future, you might notice the commander walking around the town. And he appears to be looking for something.
I make a face of like deep recognition, and I'm like, funny story. If you can get us in touch with the commander, we might have
Not possible.
something- How so? Because we might have something of his friends.
Well, to be completely honest with you, since the princess's coronation 5 years ago, Commander, what is his name again?
We did not get his name.
No. I'm looking through my notes. Don't worry. Commander Ethan Riker has never left the princess's side, and if he did so now, it would draw quite a bit of attention.
Here.
You notice immediately that you do not. This name seems a bit weird.
Okay. How?
In the sense where, especially since you're a since you are a linguist yourself, right, or a professor, sorry, this name does not really come from the realm of tech. It's like there's no culture that would name their son Ethan.
I mean, no offense, but what kind of name is Ethan?
He looks at you, it's like, well, apparently the commander is from a different realm, whether you're gonna believe it or not. Like your friend over there from Feywilds.
Believable. Well, here's
It's
the
like-
thing. If you can give word that I wish to contact him through sending, can you tell him that it's incoming and that we have very interesting news?
He laughs a bit and he's like, yeah, that's not gonna be possible. For the princess's own protection, we have a portable anti-magic generator around her at all times to protect her from spells. And since the commander never leaves her side, he is also within the effective radius.
I say that
So,
this in the lowest
realistically
voice.
speaking, even we don't have communication with the commander. We're just given our orders and told to execute them.
How does he go to the bathroom? No offense.
Believe me, I do not question it and I do not want to know.
Cringe. Well, if he's wandering around looking for where whatever it is he's looking for is, I'm sure we have it. I think, at least.
He gives you a nod. Well, just don't run away from him if he notices you.
Definitely. Is there a code word that we can tell him to prove that we're safe? Like, if he's coming towards us, I can say something like, "The sure is windy today."
He looks at you.
Apple pie.
Okay, so he acknowledges you first and then looks over at your furbolg friend, then back to you, Udira. He says, "Is your friend hungry? I do have some rations."
No.
No,
We just ate
I mean,
a lot.
yeah,
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying about the code word to
Hmm.
be a little bit. Okay, I'm hungry. Okay, jeez.
Again?
He hands you a ration bar.
Right, I'll eat it
All right, so
begrudgingly.
I'll point out to you that as you unwrap this ration bar, right, you expected like the usual like dried meat, jerky, that kind of stuff, right? No, no. You see, you're holding a piece of veal in your hand, like real recently cooked veal.
I look at it and I'm like, he's a vegetarian.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, I see. 1 second. He turns around and spots a plant in the corner of the room. And he walks.
It's fine. It's fine. Well, we're gonna go so we can get Curtis some actual food that is not a plant.
But isn't he looks confused for a moment? He's like, but wait, I thought vegetarians did eat plants. What am I doing wrong?
I look at him and I'm like, you eat meat doesn't mean I'm going to pick up a rat for you to chew on.
I mean, that's he looks at you as like,
Kind of
but
rude.
I what?
Kind of rude. And then I sort of like say that, nodding to him like,
You can see that he's confused. He's like, well, what? You can see that this man obviously doesn't have much interaction with the outside world.
ah,
He's like, well, okay.
I pity him, even though I'm not there.
Okay, so at this point, he finally responds to your question about the code phrase and he goes, well, I don't think the commander has elected a specific code phrase, but as I understand it, his previous unit was called Black Tusk, so I believe if you said that to him, he might get the code.
all right. I have a way to contact you.
Yep. He looks at you, it's like, well, do make it a point to not contact me between X time and X time. I'll tell you later, because I'll be near magical detectors.
Fair.
He gives you a nod. Well, if there's nothing else, I need to get back to my patrols and look for more strange people. As he stands up, puts on his helmet, and walks towards the door.
Before he leaves, I'm like, right, I know Fleuret from the same mercenary guild, and we were on the flying ship going outside of the dome.
He looks at you, is like, huh, interesting. I didn't receive a report of said ship returning back to the dome, though. As I understood it, crap, what's the name of the ranger group again? Hang on, I have my notes here. Friendly
Alpha,
NPCs, no. Squad
Fire
E
team.
Rangers. The Ranger Squad E has not returned back yet, neither has the ship Arrow 1. So how is Miss Fleuret here?
We have with us Fleuret and hang on. The guy that we have, is it Claude Wallace, right?
Yeah,
He's the
that's
Dragon
him.
Rider? Yeah.
No. Claude Wallace is the commander.
Commander. The one
shit.
that is
Mr. Sundown.
Mr. Sundown. We have Fleuret and Mr. Sundown working with us.
He looks at you, he's like, I do not recognize the name Mr. Sundown. I'm only aware of Fleur. I've talked too much, I gotta go. And you can see he very quickly just leaves the door open for you and walks out.
I walk out. And then I
He's
wait
gone.
for the furball to come out, and then I close the door.
Yeah, I'll come out. And then I said, is he wearing that bag of his all the time?
With the amount of disdain that he has for it, I'm guessing yes. Also, no, usually people don't try to feed vegetarians potted plants. I'm just saying.
I know, I'm just very amused by his uh by his wonders.
He doesn't
Just
seem to
wonder.
go out much.
1 second,
Mhm.
there's a cockroach on my wall.
Kill it! Kill it with fire!
Oh,
Ah, shit, it's flying!
no. DM has trouble.
Pacing careful is going towards the toilet. You want to close the door? No. Then close the door. The door's not closed, damn it. Okay, is that?
Cockroach emergency!
DM cockroach emergency. Yay.
Okay, I'm back. Holy shit, I was scared.
Yeah, I hate cockroaches. Okay, we're
Okay.
gonna quickly make our way back to Frisk and then TLDR both
Okay.
him and Olivia.
Everything.
And especially
Yeah.
tell Olivia about the whole birds being literal magic beacons
Okay.
for like high ranking magic
All right,
people.
sure.
What
No
time
problem.
is it right
We'll say that entire exchange took maybe half an hour, so it's still midday lah.
now? Oh,
We
okay.
have a lot of time.
Mm.
Are you sure it's midday? Because we spent a lot of time at the forge.
I feel like
should
we
be
should
like
be
6
close to
now.
nighttime, right?
Yeah.
Is
We
it?
should be. Because
I thought
we
you-
spent
Or dust.
Because we
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
No. Not midday, sorry. Not midday. Late afternoon. I misspoke.
because
Okay.
remember we spent quite a lot of time with me trying to
Yeah, we spent
not
about 3
trying,
hours.
but we are to make the magical enchantment.
Yeah. So it's not midday. Sorry, it is late afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
We come back quickly to
Mhm.
Frisk, tell him everything, and then I go, what would be interesting is if you made some kind of voice receiver for a D3.
I actually Frisk has a idea, but he didn't get to do it just because he has so many goddamn plans.
Well, this
And
one
also-
in particular would be good considering,
Yep.
if we get spread apart again.
And also now this hand over here, and then he gestures towards the glove that's supposed to have the returning weapon, doesn't have its counterpart.
Oh no.
So Lorelai skipped.
I
town.
know, I know. I sense something was off when I cannot have something
I
in my
open her
hand.
door, it's empty. I leave it open, and then I sort of peek into Delta's door and see he's still sleeping, and I quietly close the door. He's still sick.
Okay. The good thing about my thing is that if she is dumb enough to use it, I will have it back.
At this point, with her behavior, I don't think she's gonna use it. I think she's being vindictive.
Well, anyway, there was a project supposed to give it to her. Well, I already make 99% progress and no people to give. Yay for Frisk.
You could always sell it to Miss Dragonborn.
No, I have idea of what I want to do, and this I would still consider it as a prototype once I finish it. So no, I need to perfect it. I need to perfect it. Also, for your information, Ohira, that I can meet the princess in the upcoming uh, what's the word again, for that word?
Or
Concession? No.
festival thing,
Festival? Gathering?
gift
What's the word?
giving.
Yeah, the gift ceremony. During the, I don't know, the part where the blacksmith give the weapon to her. Yeah, I'm very certain that this Ethan guy would be there. I can talk to him. I can talk to him.
Well, I've been told that the keyword is Black Tusk.
Mm-hmm.
It
I
used to
see.
be his former group.
I believe he would want to go out and look for that thing, which I have prepared. I didn't say this, but since we are already out here, no point of going back in there since we have a different mission. The tracking device is already done.
Hmm.
Is now under anti magic and communication field so that they don't detect it's being tracked. So
Well, I don't know what to do with that information at the moment. I think.
yeah, I have a lot of things. Well, he had a lot of things ready and built, and then some of them don't get used, some of them get used. Oh well.
No, it's good. It's
Eh.
good. It's definitely very, very good that you're doing all this, and I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, Zofkira, the Dragonborn, are going to present the weapon. I'm going to be the co-creator. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what it says. Okay.
But I'm thinking for dinner we go to the crab restaurant to find out if we can get access to the cave. And then I look at Curtis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Apparently there's a cave that can lead to an underground cave, sorry, in the crab restaurant.
Mhm.
Mm.
Well,
That
I don't
maybe.
know if the entrance is at the restaurant itself, but I'm sure we can find out something.
Mm.
Yeah.
But based on your information you just gathered, it is true the restaurant, right? That's why they didn't went and go and just ask them, just because it is there and they do not want to talk because of their flaws. Well, the flaws of that suit. Why is it so big? Funny thing is, it's as big as D3 armor.
I show
Anywho,
picture
hmm?
of the
No, I saw it when D3 grappled him.
Hmm.
But
Oh.
other than that, yeah. Is that helmet glowing? Why everyone has a visor on their helmet?
If you're asking me, who am I supposed to ask?
I don't know. The divide? Oh wait, they are trying to kill everyone.
I don't know much about this technical things.
It's the new age. They're trying to mix uh machine, mechanical, and magic and to make something new. It's the same idea as using hot water, but instead of just regular water, you make this pipe over here heat metal and heat water. I don't know. It's complicated and easy at the same time. Yeah.
I big shrug. And
Uh.
then
Well, Hmm. Yeah. The only logical moving forward is we have to go and ask. But what do we ask? we just say that we are from X, and then we just say that we are investigating the missing people incident?
Mm-hmm. The the thread we're going on is we're just concerned people of X, and we don't want any more people to go missing. I don't
That's
know how much they know about Altara.
based on what I understand, it's a fairy tale to them. Because as much as I do not believe in all of them, though I need to because they are quite real. Anyway, is that the story has been spawned as so much that the name Altara has become a myth, a legend, almost as much as how they view God, as just something there to believe. But we all know it's more than that.
Well, she is a deity.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. And then I go, while talking, I go make tea for Curtis because he hungry. But there's no food,
I
so
hungry.
tea it is.
Very hungry. Yeah.
I give Curtis. You
And
said that you were hungry. Unfortunately, we haven't stocked up. There's no
oh,
cup noodles here, so here's some tea.
that's
I'm just waiting for the DM to come back so that I can ask him one mechanical question.
Yeah.
I was going to ask. I was gonna say to Udira, it's like Udira, see, I did something. I don't know. Maybe it will help or not, but I think it will help. At least it's a help relationship. So I don't know. I saw like you and Olivia kind of have uh, thing going on, so I asked the roasted cockroach to send us an extra bag for Olivia.
I laugh and I'm like, oh, that's incredibly sweet of you, but I don't really fancy Olivia that way. Also, we're at this point professional peers.
I
You don't
see.
shit where you eat.
And then Fritz just looks at Curtis like, huh. He's almost as relationship blind as my brother.
I pet Curtis on the hand and I'm like, look at you, a genuine Cupid. I'll let you
It's
know
like,
when I'm interested in someone. Most of the time, it's facetiously.
I see. Well, no, it doesn't hurt to help. It doesn't hurt to try,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Mhm.
Although she
Then
is incredibly attractive.
see, yes, yes.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Okay, DM, I do need to ask one question. I don't remember because I remember wanted to type it out when I was asking you about the crafting stuff after I told you about my review on your paper.
Hmm.
Uh, and I think I actually forgot to write about it. Is that D3 armor because right now his fist
Yeah. You
terrible
wanted to
damage.
install a weapon, right?
I'm asking if either giving it weapon, installing it, will that do he gain proficiency in using them? Like for example, if I just gave him my lightsaber, the sunlight blade,
Uh-huh.
will he have normal proficiency or he just don't have proficiency on swinging it?
Okay, so this is a bit complicated. You can definitely install a weapon. That takes the least amount of time because you're a blacksmith.
Mhm.
What you need to do is you need to make a to give you proficiency, you need to make a how do I say a software add-on.
Okay. So rune scribing.
Not just that, you have to like make a some sort of video recording equipment and
Mhm.
record someone actually swinging the weapon around, and then
So
yeah.
if since I know how to use most weapon, if I record me, So he would learn from me in
Uh,
vice versa.
let's just say that the video that you're implanting the D3 armor has to be the person demonstrating has to be roughly the same size as D3 armor, or D3 armor is just gonna follow your movements as if he were a small creature.
God damn it. Dichiyama, why? Next time, I'm gonna build you like a gnome. But funny enough, the sizes it can be any creature and it has to be normal size. So if I make a gnome, it will be a normal sized gnome.
My goodness. Okay, no problem. But yeah, so that's what you need to do in order to make it have proficiency. So make sure you note this down somewhere.
God damn it! And now we are lacking of proficiency frontline fighters to record video. I have a video recorder device of Vine that works, but the problem is I'm lacking personnel. Okay. I will put that and try to persuade someone to act for me.
Okay. Okay, so is there anything else you all wanted to do? I hear you all were talking about going towards the
Cave.
crab restaurant first.
Grab
the cave.
time because Curtis is hungry and it's almost dinner time anyway. Let's go.
Okay. So you are going there for dinner.
Yes.
My girlfriend is staring at me judgingly. What is it, dear? All right, sure. So you all head over there. Olivia very excitedly says, "Tap off for me also."
Again.
What do you
Okay.
Anything.
All right.
Is that your girlfriend speaking or is that Olivia speaking?
That was Olivia speaking.
Okay. I thought she was hungry.
I will find out later, yeah? Okay, so
Okay.
you guys make it outside to the gigantic restaurant with the crab symbol. Inside, you see. Okay, how do I describe this? The inside walls are lined with marble. The tables itself are luxuriously white with white tabletops on top, with the traditional like centerpiece candle in the center of the table. The seats itself are gilded gold with some sort of red cushioning. And you see itself, the servers are all immaculately dressed in Herbion Kingdom royalty-esque outfits.
Ooh.
So, what would you like to do?
Well,
Like everyone just royalty?
No. Like, what I'm trying to say
it's
is,
a very fancy restaurant.
Oh,
Yeah.
just fancy
It's a
restaurant.
very, very fancy restaurant. Are we dressed appropriately?
oh no.
Okay. I step foot in, I see this, and then I make a U-turn and stop my friends from going in. And then push them outside, and I'm like, this place most likely has a dress code. I'm going to change, since it's just across the street.
Flurry also speaks up. I'm gonna change as well. She's like, there is no way I'm wearing this. She looks down at what she's wearing into that.
Frisk, do you have anything?
I do.
You know
Uh,
what? You know what, Frisk? She looks at you. It's like, if you have a normal shirt, just come to my room in a minute. Sorry, not a minute. Give me 20 minutes first. And she starts walking back towards the hotel.
As we walk and talk, I'm going to look at Curtis, and I'm like, you don't actually have to change, considering you can just disguise self, right? Unless you have fancy clothes. I am now
I
very
do.
curious as to what fancy entails to you.
Ah, then you might be surprised after
Oh,
this.
here we go.
mhm.
This should be good.
Just out of character, it lasts for 1 hour, I believe.
Yep, it does.
So maybe change when we're at the door.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't change my appearance or anything. I just have 3 costumes.
Oh, you have an actual costume. I forgot
okay.
about that.
Oh, okay. So we walk and talk, we go in, we change, and then we change,
Yeah,
and then
it's
everybody like does a montage of clothes.
Okay, so at this point, 20 minutes after Flurry enters her room, the door opens and she speaks up quite loudly. Frizz, you may come in now. I'm decent.
That's okay. Yeah, I walk in.
All right, so you see her like hunched over her bed. You can see like arrayed in front of it. She has a woman's blazer on her bed. You see
Oh,
that? It's like, oh, good, you're here. Come closer.
okay.
All right, so basically, she pulls out a dagger and cuts off half of the blazer.
I
And
don't think you really need to do that. I'm already way small enough.
oh, too late for that. All right, so first of all, she cuts off the bottom half of the blazer and she hands it to you. She cuts it rather cleanly, by the way. She actually casts some form of heat magic on the blade first so it doesn't frizzle and whatnot.
Mhm.
And you take it. Holy shit, it fits.
Sometimes I don't know. You are supposed to be a fashion designer or a ranger.
She gives you a very charming smile. You can see that she's actually dressed quite appropriately. She actually looks like nobility now. She's wearing a flowing blue dress with her own house symbol and whatnot draped over her shoulder. All right. With that, she takes the remainder of the torn blazer and she draws her knife a pattern around it. She doesn't do this on the bed, by the way. She's doing it on the floor.
Okay.
She's not gonna like slash up a bit in the process. But yes, once she's done, she holds it up to you, and you can see it's a necktie, or what is supposed to mimic a necktie anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, she hands it to you, and she says, "Well, if you have a safety pin, just pin this to the front of your shirt, and it should look good."
Okay.
It's like, all right, off you go. I have final preparations to make. As she starts walking towards a mirror on the wall.
Okay. All right. Just walk out. Like, I'm certain she would just be better if she be a fashion designer.
Like she's just throwing clothes out of her bag, and then she just realized, oh wait, we prepared for this. I have something, and then she digs through her stuff because they were prepared to go for a festival, so they have good fancy-ish clothes.
Okay.
Okay. We wait downstairs for round 2.
Okay. Everyone assembles. Everyone assembles. Friss is pretty snazzy looking right now, even though he's wearing a woman's blazer.
Nobody knows.
A little bit tight around the arms, but it will have to make do. Okay. So Fleury now comes on as well. She's wearing a bit of makeup. So, would you all like to head out?
Yep.
Okay. So as you all head out, once again, it is actually turning night now as you start to see the moon rise in the opposite direction behind you. As you approach what is that thing? The little booth where the waiter tells you to wait to be seated thing.
The maître d'.
Thank you. The maître d'. I'm sorry. The maître d'. All right, sure. As you approach, the woman that's manning the maître d' looks up and is like, visitors, welcome. How many are you dining here tonight?
Yes. We'll have a table for this amount of people. How many people are?
Oh yes, I'm so sorry. At some point, Horn just says, "I'm tired," and goes to sleep.
Okay. So it is Frisk, Fleury, Budira, and Curtis, right? Just 4.
Just
just 4.
Just a table for 4, please.
Oh, perfect. We have an opening right there as she points towards a window seat.
Okay. We are led there. Fancy establishment style. Sit down.
All right. She has the whole thing going for her, like the vest, the tie, the customary like cloth over her arm. She walks over. The only thing she's missing is a mustache. She leads you over and she hands you the menu. And the menu is actual parchment this time.
Okay.
It's not like a slab of wood.
It is fancier. Is the menu in common
What you
or
see
is it special?
All right, so the woman, sorry, not the woman, the menu.
The woman is common. Nice.
The menu itself is not just one page, it's actually like a small booklet. So if you flip through, you'll find that the first 3 pages are common, the next 3 pages are elvish, the next 3 pages are dwarvish, and it goes on for 25 pages.
I
Wow.
look for the simplest one that everybody can read, which is common, and
Yep.
then I compare it to, what is this restaurant like? What heritage does it remind me of?
Herbrion Kingdom, no question about it.
So just like human standard,
Well, not human standard, Herbrion standard.
no specific language attributed.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we go through the common one.
Okay, sure. So there's a variety of dishes like steak, lamb chop, that kind of stuff. Western food lah, okay?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm because of how fancy it is, I'm looking for the degustation menu. So
The what,
first-
sorry?
Degustation menu. So the first course, second course, third course, then you have like one
Okay.
complete number, and then the chef will deal with everything, and like you get served what you serve.
Alright, so you look down, you can see that there are actually 3 tiers for this. You have the standard, luxurious, and the deluxe tier.
Ooh.
And you can see that every tree has like the standard one is like 1 to 2 packs, the deluxe one is like 3 to 4 packs, and wait, what did I say again? The standard, what else?
The standard,
Standard deluxe.
Deluxe and luxurious.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
thank you. The deluxe one is 3 to 4 packs, and the luxurious one is 4 to 6 packs.
I think we're going with the deluxe. How much is it? Like, what was the cost? What is the normal?
200 gold.
200 gold. Yeah, okay.
I mean, you all should have been expecting this from this point already,
Yeah.
right?
But we're also doing it in a bid to try and garner some renown
Standards.
with the restaurant, so that we can hopefully
Hmm.
talk to the
Alright,
chef
so-
owner.
No problem. So at this point, as you guys are ordering the deluxe set, right? The waiter's smile falters slightly, and she responds that, very well, we can serve this no problem, but unfortunately, our signature dish, the what's it called, the soft shell crab is out of stock for now.
For how long?
We are not sure. We sent down a runner to collect new stock, and he hasn't returned. It's very strange. He's been missing for 3 days now.
I'll
Oh.
tell you what. We'll come back, and if you tell us where it is, we'll come back with your person. Where actually
She looks over at you. It's like, he looks at you. She looks at you. Then she looks at Fleury. She's gonna. Okay. She looks closer at Fleury. She's like, Miss Valoy, is that you? And the lady's like, and Fleury is like, yes. And you can
Everyone in
see-
this town knows her.
I look at Fleury and I'm like, one of these days. And then I look
She-
at this person.
It's like, very well. If it's Miss Valoy that's part of this party, I have no doubt of your martial prowess. I shall inform the chef of our new helpers. If you excuse me. As she steps away from the table and quickly marches with a slight spring in her step towards the kitchen.
Then I look at Fleury and I'm like, exactly what did you do to these people at some point in your life that they throw themselves at you?
She looks over at you. It's like, well, technically, I am. How do I say this? Sorta royalty, sorta not.
Well, from hearsay, I gathered that, but what exactly did you do?
Okay, she's gonna. Can you roll a persuasion check, please?
Okay. Okay. 13.
Okay. Alright, it's fine. She rolled lower than that. What is my roll today? What is this? I think the only high roll is me killing that damn cockroach.
It's worth, man. Cockroach
Yeah.
can fly.
Oh yeah, the flying cockroach. Like, oh shit. Okay, so she looks at you. It's like, well, let's just say that someone was bullying Claude when we were at a what's that called? At a royal ball, and I threw said person down the balcony.
I clap and I'm like, I wouldn't expect anything less.
Well, to be fair, it was a bit of a harsh judgment for me. He could have died. It was 5 stories tall. Thankfully, he landed in a patch of hay.
I mean, good for them.
Well, whatever
Doesn't
it
fit
is
much.
they were doing, warranted it. They wouldn't have it any other way.
She looks at you. It's like, well, do you all want to go get changed again? It's kind of sad. I was hoping you get to wear this a bit longer. She looks down at her dress.
I am very sure that once we clear out whatever it is in the cave, with our friend's help, since we know now,
Mhm.
We can definitely come back and get crabs.
She looks at you. It's like, oh, that's fine. I'm more concerned about me wasting my own makeup, though. She stands up. She grumpily walks back towards the hotel.
I grab her hand and pull her closer, and I'm like, you know, you can always fight people in makeup. There's nothing wrong with that.
She looks at you. It's like, it doesn't necessarily help when said makeup gets smudged into my eyeballs, though.
I'm sure there are some things that we can use to like make makeup more permanent. There's a spray. I know women use this.
Fleury looks at you. It's like, I'm sure we could, but that thing costs like 400 gold per bottle, and I'm not using that for this. So let's go get changed.
Fair. We go get
All right,
changed.
All right, so you all change. You all come back. You're all in combat attire now.
And then I realize we're still hungry. And I tell Olivia what just happened. And
Olivia's
then-
like, well, I guess I'm not eating dinner tonight. Just no. Guess I'm eating chips again tonight. And she pulls out a bag of potato chips.
and then I pull out a piece of jerky, which is traveler's ration.
You know that do you know that stereotypical anime kind of bling bling eyes when they see something they want?
Oh, something caught your interest type of look?
Yeah.
I'm chewing on mine, and then I'm like, jerky, really? And then I pull out one, and I'm like,
She's like, meat.
are you
Ayo.
serious?
She's like reaching out her hands like, can I?
Yeah,
please?
I give her one ration. One,
And she
one
wolfs
piece
it.
of jerky.
She wolfs it down.
Oh my god. How
I-
long haven't you eat?
It's like she looks at you. It's like, frankly speaking, when we are on duty, we're not allowed to go grab our own food,
Oh
so
my
we only
God.
get to eat once per day.
You
I
and
look
that.
Udira and I blink. I
We-
wink.
No. And no.
Now I'm just
No-
wondering
no.
what the welfare of the soldiers in general are.
No, I mean Curtis. What? Why? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Uhira, but
I don't. My insight is like a +1, so I don't see what Curtis is doing. And I'm
I
just
wanna
concerned,
see-
like the welfare of the soldiers in this place. Like they get fed once a day, and it's garbage. Curtis is still hungry,
no,
by the
no.
way.
No. She is not referring to the soldiers. She's referring to the hotel staff.
Oh, the hotel staff. That's even worse. She's just like, I can't believe this. This is inhumane conditions.
She looks at you. It's like, well, hurry up and solve this issue so I can go get my own food faster, please.
Okay. Well, I guess we go and chop then.
Okay. So you all come back. The waitress looks back at you. It's like, ah, perfect. The head chef will be with you in a moment, and she instructs you all to wait outside.
Okay. Can I say that at some point today I have taken a short rest after coming back from seeing Valblesev?
Sure, that's fine. Valseth. Okay.
I had to look for his name. I'm like, what the fuck is his name?
Okay, sure. No problem. So you all will get the benefit of a short rest, even though you all didn't really use anything to warrant a short rest, so that's fine. So, at some point, you hear suddenly the peaceful like violin music gets interrupted as the kitchen doors slam wide open. You can hear like people screaming from inside the kitchen, and you see the head chef walk out. It's a rather portly man wearing the traditional chef's garb with an apron and the fluffy chef hat that he has like on his hand right now. His face is covered in what appears to be soot for some reason as he approaches you all. Greetings. Are you all the people that Miss Valoy, it's nice to meet you again, as she gives the esteemed nobleman a bow. And Flurry said, no need to bow.
I chuckle and then I'm like, should I bow as well?
She jabs you in the stomach hard.
It's like, it's just sure.
It's like very well. Oh, we have a slight issue. It appears that our runner for our crab stock has gone missing. In addition to the 2 guards that the guard captain sent down to look for him. And unfortunately, this is bad for business. People from all over the town come to this restaurant just for the crab, and not having that stock is a huge blow to us.
I nod. There has been several interesting things that have been happening in this town, and we're here to look for answers, of which might be in the crab location.
He gives you a nod. Well, if you can find what happened to our runner and possibly the 2 guards, we'll be very much thankful. And the next meal will be on the house.
I nod. What was the name again? Out of character?
Wait, what? Who?
Are not.
Who? Are not?
Chef?
The person?
No, he hasn't given a name yet.
Okay.
Oh.
I thought I heard a name.
No.
Okay. Do you know the names of the specific people? I can't say that they will be alive.
At this point, whatchamacallit, he thinks for a minute. Well, I am not sure of the names of the 2 guards. I believe the runner boy has told me his name before, but I couldn't be bothered to memorize it, so I called him Runner. I'm fairly certain he'll respond to that name. We have been calling him that for the past 6 months.
Right. I look around to my friends and then I go, well, we've left a note to the people back at the hotel if they wanted to come after us. But I think we should go in and pretend we're one of the runners, or 4 of the runners.
Into the cave?
Into the cave. If we go down kitted out, they'll know we're coming for trouble. Otherwise, it'll be a surprise, so to speak. To them, not to us.
Yeah, makes sense. Hello?
Yep, you're there,
Yes,
don't worry.
what?
Sorry. And then while doing that, can I ask the waiter for the runner's name? I assume the chef is
The chef doesn't know, but waiter would know.
name.
No, he doesn't know.
All right, sure. Why not? The runner's name is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey!
Jeffrey.
I think Jeffrey, when we go down, will be Arwah Jeffrey.
Okay, so what do you want to do now?
We follow. We're kitted out. We're ready to go, but we're pretending to be runners. So it's sort of
Okay.
a reverse ambush, because if we go in ready to fight, they'll be ready to fight. But if we go in as runners, they'll be like, these people are easy, and then we just bamboozle them.
All right, so you are led back into the restaurant.
I am surprised.
Mm.
I didn't expect it to actually be down here.
All right, so as you all enter the restaurant itself, right, you're brought towards the rear of the restaurant where the chef very roughly like stomps on the door and a fucking hatch opens. It's like, down you go then.
Right. I am going to cast light on an object. I'm assuming when we go down there as runners, we're carrying baskets.
He hands you like a bunch of steel cages, like the ones you use to trap lobsters.
Okay. We don't take many considering, we're going there to fight. This is just a prop. I
Mhm.
grab
It's just a
one,
prop.
and then
Okay.
I illuminate, like a small part of it, so it becomes like a light.
Mhm.
And because I can't see, and then I go down. Come along, man.
Mm-hmm.
1 second.
Right.
So
Okay, so as you all head down the steps, they are very rickety steps, by the way, like wooden rickety steps. The walls itself are also rather small, so it's quite claustrophobic. As you all reach down, it actually like spreads out into like a wide cave, like a cave, like a cavern, lah. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let me bring you all to the map.
the meep. Okay.
Here you guys are. Let me pull out your tokens.
Ooh, dark.
Oops, that is the wrong layer. Shit, there we go. Players, explorers,
Oh, okay.
Curtis, Udira. Can you all see your own tokens?
No.
No, you can't. Shit,
I saw flu rate.
I pulled it out to the wrong layer. Mate.
Okay, I see now.
I was like, I saw flu rate.
Okay, objects and tokens. I need Frizz and I need D3 armor, and that should be everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Chante. It's so sad that your two frontliners are not here today.
Why?
And I'm one of the, I would say, not that squishy, but still squishy frontline.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So arrange yourselves accordingly. Let's just say that the staircase is somewhere behind over here. In front, you see a pool of water. It is rather dark.
Wait, so the runner is just literally swimmers?
No, you see like somewhere over here. I forgot to put them in, but you can see like skeletons over here.
How many skeletons are we talking about? Or is it just separated skeletons or not like full ones?
You see one here, like a full skeleton over here,
Mm-hmm.
and you see like one more here, and one more over here. You can see that this guy is like was trying to run away lah because his hands and whatnot are pointed towards you.
Okay. By
so
skeleton,
true.
you mean like completely picked clean, or still with clothes, or just corpses?
Completely picked clean.
Must be the crabs, because that's what they do.
You don't see any crabs around though.
That is horrific.
I'm looking at this. I do not have proficiency in character in nature, so I.
Okay, so
wait, I
another
do.
thing I need to point out.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath the skeletons, you see some pool of liquid. It's very small because it's mostly evaporated at this point.
I'm gonna sort of throw the illuminated cage towards it,
Towards where, sorry?
towards the body with the pool of liquid.
Okay, so all of them have pool of liquid. Actually, two of them only have pool of liquid, the guards. Let me draw them out so you know where they are.
Okay.
Draw shape freehand, put it as yellow color. Sebiji di sini, lagi sebiji di sini.
Okay.
Okay. Suddenly bahasa okay. Boleh
Yep.
bergalau.
But
We're in Malaysia. What do you want?
Baju also don't have a. Wow. Holy moly.
Like-
Weapon have.
When she said baju, I want to specifically like kain helai pun tiada.
Kain helai pun tak ada.
Oh
Tapi-
my god.
Senjata ada.
Oh,
So yeah, so fabrics and chunky
just
meats.
gone. Yeah. When you say weapon, is it like melee weapon or is it more of their like how up there's a lot of people that has like rifles and whatnot?
It's the stereotypical town guard weapon, so you see a spear.
Oh no.
The haft of the spear is, for lack of a better term, melted.
Okay. Let's hope this is no. Let's hope this is not acid.
Yeah, I'm meta wise. I'm like, are there any square marks?
No, definitely not.
Okay, so I'm going to chuck.
It's not a gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
Meta-wise, is there any square marks gelatinous cube? Everyone dies to it once.
Exactly. I'm gonna sort of gently throw the cage closer to the body so it illuminates the body and the puddle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I say loud enough for us to hear, but not loud enough to echo. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
sure about this. What is that?
There's that. Eh,
Like, that's. If it's been here for 3 days, that's not a puddle.
Oh, the chef will mention that the guards went down yesterday.
Okay, so these are guards. Puddles don't stay here for that long. But nothing happened, right, when I threw the light?
Nothing happens right now. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do the dum thing and
Mhm.
go towards it
Okay. Sure.
to pick up my under the premise of picking up my light because I need to be able to see.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Does
You
anything
pick it up.
happen?
Not yet, but since it's a metal object, right? When you pick it up, there is a small clanging noise, lah.
Yeah.
Nothing happens for now.
Okay, I go around the body
Okay.
and then I am going closer to the water to make it look like I'm going to go fishing.
Okay. Sure.
I
No
don't know
problem.
how to go crab fishing as Udira, by the way.
All right. What is your passive perception? Okay, never mind. I
It
can
is
see it.
garbage. It's trash garbage. That's what it is.
Okay, sure. As you approach the okay, how do you want to play this out? Roll a performance check, but also describe.
Okay.
D3 armor has a passive perception of 15, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Same as Curtis. Don't worry. Oh damn. Okay.
So I am sort of walking around the body, sort of perturbed, but because I have to do the job that I've been tasked to do, which is to throw stupid cages in stupid water, I am going to go close to the water. But I do it gingerly because there are bodies.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's only 3 bodies, lah, so they're not too close to you. All right. So as you approach, you basically you just put in the thing and just expect to perform crabs are coming in, right?
mhm.
All right. So the chef has thought about this, and he's actually given you a cage that actually has bait or lure inside of it, right?
Okay, thank you. Okay, that's the thing that was illuminated then inside.
Okay.
I illuminated the food.
All right, so as you actually put it in, obviously the thing makes a small splooshing sound as it enters the water, and because the illumination is actually inside the water now, you can see that the water is actually relatively clear, and downstairs you can see several carcasses of crabs, and you can see near the bottom, this water source goes quite deep. Some of the crabs do walk towards you and then very quickly skitter away. Please move your token closer to the water.
Okay. I will be here.
Okay.
Oh,
At this point, something happens. You feel something drip onto you. And it burns your shoulder.
I move out of the way and then I look up.
Ta-da!
What is that?
Holy crap, that's a bat.
Huh?
What? No?
That's not a bat.
No, it looks like a bat, wings, but no.
All right,
yeah.
so let me
Is
bring up the
that
full picture. Let me describe what you see first. Above you, you see this monstrosity of a creature with 6, 7 appendages stuck onto the ceiling, and one of its tentacles is coming towards you and it's leaking some sort of fluid. Let me grab the full picture and post it into Explorer chat.
okay.
Okay.
It's creepy.
Here you go.
Oh my god.
You see a starfish.
That
Starfish
explains
with
it.
claws.
Okay.
Starfish with claws. God damn.
It looks at you,
Starfish is
Udira,
terrifying.
and it attempts to grab you.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a grapple check, so you may roll your thing.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, I'm gonna use acrobatics. Oh, natural 20. Fuck you.
It
Boy.
also rolled a natural 20.
Oh shit.
Reroll.
Is it speedy
But
though?
which
'Cause
one
my
is the
total
higher
is
20?
29.
Who is the highest 20?
Oh, this thing has a +7 to its strength, so
I have a
Hers
plus
is
9, so
29.
So we will do bid the 29 versus 27.
oh no, sorry, it has a +9 base. I haven't factored in its proficiency yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So either way, I would get grabbed because the number is higher.
Okay, fair
Wait,
enough.
so wait, 9 plus what? Proficiency? What's his proficiency?
4.
Oh, reroll because I'm giving you Flash of Genius.
Oh, okay.
Oh god damn it. Okay.
Sure. Okay.
My first natural 20 of the day and I get
16.
watered like this. I rolled a 19.
Okay. Still failed.
Oh, yes, different.
I'm so
I w-
sorry, but
Yeah,
you
I
get
was trying to force. Yeah, I tried to force a reroll.
Okay, that's fine. So it gets its surprise, so I'll pull out the initiative counter now and you all can roll.
Okay.
But okay, there we go.
Whoa, I'm fast.
Ooh, fast boy. Oh no, fast girl.
How high is the ceiling? How high am I?
How high is the ceiling? Let's say it's roughly 25 feet high.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Ooh, I hear static somewhere.
Oh, that's my girlfriend vacuuming the bed.
Oh, okay. Question. I'm just asking. Do you think that this encounter would be quick or will it be long?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you because I don't know because we are quite late in the game
Yeah,
and then
it
there's an
is
encounter.
11:30.
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking.
It shouldn't take too long.
Okay.
Okay, so Adira, you go first. You have
cast-
been grabbed.
I am grabbed now. I'm 25 feet up. I'm going to hold it and cast polymorph.
Okay, what save do I make?
You make a hang on. I'm read wisdom saving throw DC 16.
What is the save of this creature? Let me just make sure that I'm not missing anything because this is an actual creature from D&D.
I don't know what that is, so I don't know.
Yep, so give me a second. Let me just very quickly read. Wow, it has resistance. Holy shit. So he makes a save of advantage then.
Okay.
Where's
does
my
anybody
D20?
have like a disadvantage thing? No. Okay, fine.
Wait, what? What thing? Oh, wait, that one I can't help you with. I can't. Yeah,
Okay,
I can't just
so-
toss it like say like, oh, you got disadvantage. No.
So that's 14. That's for the first row. Second row, 18. Okay, that beats it.
Beats
So
it.
nothing happens.
Okay, that's fine. That is fine. That is my turn.
Okay, next up, it's the starfish's turn.
Oh boy.
All right, so it has you grabbed, so it's going to squeeze you.
Sure.
So since it's actually grabbing you, he'll roll normally. Your AC is 16 and rolled a 19. Okay, what armor are you wearing, Udira?
It's studded leather. My armor class is 16 only.
Okay, let me roll damage first. 5, 5, 10, 15. So you take 23 points of damage,
Minus 23. Okay, good, done.
and your armor has melted.
It's
In
a
addition to
plus
that,
one
your-
studded leather armor though.
+1. Okay, so it doesn't melt all the way, but you feel if you don't break its hold, soon your armor is toast.
Okay.
All right, so that's it for its turn. Oh no, wait, it moves towards the water
Oh my god.
with you.
Oh,
Okay, Curtis, is your turn.
holy shit. Ah.
Polymorph again, just spam polymorph.
Uh, Can Can I
actually
bamf
just like
up?
murder it.
Can you what?
Wait. Can I bamf up? No, 500 feet. So
I don't think you use that
okay, it's just
because you can't stick on the ceiling.
You're not a monk, I'm sorry.
If
yeah.
you bamf up, you'll fall down.
What's the name of the monster?
You have never seen anything like this before, so let's just say it's a starfish for now.
Okay, starfish. How tall? How tall?
How wide is it?
How high is he?
Well, the creature itself is on the ceiling, 25 feet above you. The creature is
Oh, okay, 25.
about 20 feet wide.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Ah, shit, I didn't roll for flurry. Fuck.
Oh,
No.
Go on.
okay. Uh, uh, I don't know if this works. Uh, can I? Uh, okay. Can I verify? Can I see this?
Oh, you can see it, definitely.
Oh,
It is. The light is illuminating this giant monstrosity of a thing.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'll get out my golden loot
Okay.
and just try to attack the tentacle that's holding Udira so it weakens it somehow.
What is the damage type?
Psychic?
Okay, sure. Roll for damage. Sorry, roll to attack.
Okay.
I don't think this thing has much AC. It's a fucking starfish. I doubt it has much.
No.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Okay. And then you okay, magic instrument. Oh god.
Okay, 9 psychic damage. It takes it. You can see the entire thing shudder as it receives the psychic damage, and the hold on the Udira, what's it called, slackens a bit.
Oh, okay. And then I can't do anything.
Okay, that's fine. That's it for your turn.
I guess I want to try healing word.
Sure. That's a bonus action spell, if I'm not mistaken.
I
Sure.
would. Sure.
Okay, healing word Udira for now.
Okay, sure. Roll for the healing.
Can I?
Wait, why is it an attack roll?
You attacked me with healing.
No, you just okay. Yeah, I think this is a mechanical thing inside there. You right now just ignore that. Just click the healing word. That thing that's supposed to be a weapon. Just click it and it will show the damage dealt. Yeah, that damage dealt is healing dealt. So yeah.
Okay,
That's fine.
Sorry.
interesting.
It's not +3 because it was supposed to count the crit. So it's just 2.
Okay, so it's a grand total of only 2 health.
2 health.
Wait, don't you have the proficient? Does
yeah.
this? Yeah, you should have your proficiency with this.
Yeah. Plus.
2 plus what is your proficiency for that one? Like
It's
like
your
for
spellcasting ability modifier.
yeah, like
So,
cleric is
charisma.
wisdom.
Charisma. So I guess I have 4. So
So it's
2,
6.
4, 6. Yeah.
6 lah.
Plus another one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I guess
It's like it burns.
yeah. I can't get too much for now.
Okay.
And it's my turn.
I'm sorry, what?
Ends my turn.
Okay, sure. So since we skipped over Fleury is like, she looks over at this thing and she's
Wait,
like,
how is right, you move forward. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, you skip me? No.
no, don't worry. I haven't reached your turn yet. Fleury is looking at this thing and is like, what the fuck is that? And levels her gun.
Oh, big kaboom.
Shoot it, please.
She walks towards you. She's not going to use the cannon because she has sense. And she
Oh, right.
pulls out her brand new weapon. Well, one of her brand new weapons, anyway. Okay, so let's find out how well she does. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit!
Oh, nice.
Fuck.
Nice.
Holy
That
shit.
is fucking tasty.
All right, let me continue rolling the damage first. She's also going to do her second attack. 1, 2, 3. And her gun.
My
I mean,
God,
two natural
Flurry.
20s. I'm
Yeah,
okay
well,
with that.
she got natural 20s. That's fine. She
So-
comes.
All of her except the last one hit. So let's see how much damage she does.
All of it. All
So-
of it. Please die.
R9 plus 7 plus 13 plus. Oops. 13 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 12 for a grand total of 71 damage.
There you
Action
go.
search, she unjams her gun and she ends her turn.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Does
Okay.
it let me go?
A
It
fighter.
does. It does let you go and you fall to the ground, and you see the creature is like severely wounded at this point.
Okay. Fall damage.
No, we're not gonna factor that in. That's
Okay,
fine.
Okay.
All right, first it's your turn now.
Okay.
You can see
okay.
Fleury like pull out her brand new weapon and just unload into this creature.
Okay. Okay, so I have one question. Even though I asked it, I forgot to ask this one. This is also mechanical question. The gun that is supposed to deal 5d8 damage, because I need to know, right? If I just make the ammo magical, does that entire weapon become magical? And so that instead of me using dex, it will just immediately become intelligence? Because for artificer, my case,
I would
battle
say
save-
I would say that the bullets do become magical, but unfortunately, you still need dexterity to aim and fire the weapon.
so I still need to use dex in that case then.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I want to say I want to make the entire gun magical so I can use intelligence. But I'll figure out something in the future.
Okay.
In that case, I will switch my my tactics
Mhm.
here. Hello, boy. Come here. Come closer. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to bonus action
Mhm.
cast this little fella. It's not really little. Don't go in little. Managaon. Oh, there you go. This. Wait. I just need you to. Okay. I can't. Okay. Show this
just-
text. Show this text. Show this text. Okay. That
Mhm.
text is shown. And then I'm going to swing at him normally, which is twice.
You have range of 25 feet, man?
He's still hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fell.
Oh, I keep thinking that he is on the ground. Okay, that's my mistake. That's my mistake.
Okay. That's
So
fine.
that's okay. Smite didn't go then because I don't have 25 feet.
Does it last for 1 minute?
It does last for 1 minute.
Just hold your action.
Actually, do I have anything? Actually, you know what? Let's get creative. I pull out my dagger.
My goodness, I'm gonna throw a weapon at it.
I pull out my dagger. I'm not gonna cast smite. I'm gonna pull out a dagger. Instead of throwing it, I cast a spell to
Okay.
catapult the dagger into it.
What the fuck? Okay, sure. All right, so I have to make a dexterity save, right? What's the DC?
DC should be 15.
It also came to my attention rather recently that catapult is the one of the few spells I saw that only requires a somatic component.
Yeah.
So you make
That
the
is
pew
so
sound.
cool. Yeah.
Yes,
just
pew.
Pew.
All right, let's see. What is his dex modifier? Okay, DC
15.
15. Okay. It's on the ground. It's on the thing, so it's not gonna move much. And it fails predictably. What's the damage?
13. It says bludgeoning damage, but I'm using a dagger, so can it be piercing?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
It slices and it dies. There's a horrible shriek as the entire thing falls on top of Vidira.
Ow.
You're getting burned as the.
I'm gonna
you know.
use my D-door to get out.
Okay.
It's like, bop, no.
Okay. All right, encounter over.
And then I walk back to this place and I take water and splash it on myself.
Oh, water is not cutting it. The slime is still on you, and it's painful.
Is it acid?
Yeah,
Uh,
stomach
can I-
acid.
Can I
Oh.
run upstairs
Uh-huh.
and ask the chef if they have anything that is basic that can counteract this acid?
Sure, why not? As you run upstairs in a kind of hurry, as obviously your face is getting melted off.
Like, it hurts.
The head chef asks you, like, what were you fighting?
Giant starfish-looking thing.
He
And that's the thing
pauses
that's
for a
killing all
moment
of
and he
these
says,
people.
that explains all of it. Oh, right, you're burning. He ducks behind his many tables for preparation of food and pulls out a jug of something. He opens the lid, he grabs a handful of something, and he throws salt into your face.
Okay, sure. I
The added benefit of the salt is, even though it hurts like hell, it's literally salt in an open wound, but it neutralizes the stomach acids.
okay. It's like salt. And then once it stops burning, I'll press.
Oh, by the way,
button.
he's not stopping. He's like throwing handful after handful into your face.
Yeah. I'm gonna like, cause I know the direction it's coming from. I'm just turning around, so it's like rain, salt rain. Let's go. And then at some point, I'm gonna like try grab some and then just rub it all over myself.
At this point, the chef is like, "Are you okay?" He's like, you see, like on the table he's next to, he's like empty like 6 jugs of salt.
I could be better. And then I press the dig myself clean.
The wounds are still there,
Yeah,
but
the
it
wounds
no
are still
longer
there.
hurts.
Well, we know what's eating your crabs and people. It's dead now. My question
Was
is,
it-
can you eat it?
I'll have to see it first.
Do you want to come downstairs? It's dead.
Are you sure?
What?
He's holding a kitchen knife, by the way.
I'm
Yes.
gonna walk downstairs and just like look at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
while this is happening, that is happening as well.
Let me just deal with fish real quick. What do you want to do?
No, just like when he said, "Is he dead?" I was like, I just walk down, go back down, and I look at it. It's like, he's dead, right? He's not moving his body.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then
so-
I shout back up, "Yeah, he's dead."
Okay, so the chef comes down. He is still holding a kitchen knife. All right. He looks at it. He's like, "That's oh, we're screwed."
Why? What is it?
He walks over to the carcass of this giant starfish and he implores you to help flip it over.
Okay.
I am very,
Uh,
very weak, so
Okay, at least you have D3 armor and me, even though I'm a gnome, I'm still quite strong.
Tori is coming over. The whole time she's going, ill.
I have powerful build, so I
Yeah,
can-
so
heave.
all right, so heave. I don't need to make a roll for this. It flips over, exposing its top side,
Huh?
and you see a sigil
Oh wow!
like,
Oh, that's
engraved into the skin.
What?
oh, that's bad actually.
What does it
Out of
mean?
character significance?
Yeah, sure. Cthulhu,
Ah,
literally Cthulhu.
uh, uh, the symbol is Cthulhu.
Yeah, pretty much.
All noodle
So who?
face?
What? Sorry. Yeah,
All
noodle
noodle
face.
face.
Literally noodle face.
Cthulhu.
If any of you decide to actually roll like a history, arcana, or religion
I
check,
would
right?
like to.
Sure.
Hey,
I will
I'm
try.
going to give a bardic inspiration to my friend.
Mhm.
my friend Mr. Furbolg, hoping that he will also give me one.
Sure.
We give each
I
other.
only have one last flash of genius, and I will slap it to someone if I see
Okay.
needs
Okay.
it or not.
What was it? Arcana
Uh,
or?
hi- history, either history, arcana, or religion.
Damn it, that's not me.
Nature as well. Nature as well.
The
Not
nature. Oh
will
wait,
roll
let me see. I think I
an
have nature.
Arcana because they are the same.
Arcana. Yes.
Oh no,
It
no
is
nature.
I'll take
15, and then I'm gonna roll a d8 to bolster that.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yep.
I have Arcana. Can I
17.
try then?
Sure, feel free.
Okay.
I'll try nature.
Okay.
Y'all get advantage. Oh, even with advantage.
Advantage. What is
Damn.
advantage?
We
Holy
rolled
shit.
the same
Oh,
thing.
Okay,
Wait.
so
Curtis has d8, by the way, if you
Yeah.
want to
Okay.
bump it up.
yes.
Oh, nice.
They actually
Holy
has the same score as me. We
Nice.
totaled
so
up.
two people rolled above 20. Great. Okay. You all are both of you that who rolled above 20 are a bit aware that this is a spawn of the abyss, like the abyss of the ocean, the fathomless depths. And you're fairly certain that this sigil represents that this creature is a spawn or one of the demigods or patrons that lurk beneath the waves.
Did it get here?
The chef thus points out that this particular water source connects directly to the ocean.
So you're saying that somewhere in the ocean there is the abyss.
Yes. How are you not aware of this? Isn't this common knowledge?
It's more or less that we are mostly secured from it. Didn't know that it is still there unattended.
While these creatures do exist and they are quite a hindrance to sailing ships, so which is the reason why most nations in the world currently are shifting towards aerial transport.
Makes sense, but now your crabs are gone.
Well, assuming this was the only one, we should be back in business. Oh, look, and you hear splashing as the crabs are returning back to the surface to feed on the carcass of the starfish.
Oh, that's that's
That's you hear from the back, just randomly, like with your finally something that I do understand. Okay, continue.
He looks at you. It's like, well, looks like I'm sacrificing something tonight. Not humans, of course. He looks over to you to hopefully appease the whoever's down there, and he points down towards the water.
well. Oh,
Can I-
while he's saying that, I want to check see did my dagger melted.
Oh yeah, it totally melted.
Yep, that's why I bring a spare. It's supposed to be a returning dagger, but my family heirloom has been stolen.
Okay,
All
I'm
right, so-
gonna assume that my roll of a total 17 puts me in the. I know roughly what that is, but I have never seen any rituals pertaining to this.
It's more like you have heard of this as a rumor. You didn't think it was true up until now.
Okay, with that, I'm going to look at the chef and I'm like, when exactly are you going to do this ritual?
Maybe after the shop closes, I'm still dealing with customers. At some point, as he's saying this, right, from all the way near the top of the stairs, he's like, "Chef, new order!"
Ah, I see.
It's like-
and then I look at him and I'm like, I'd like to watch if that's okay with you.
He gives you a look. It's like, sure, why not? It's like, it'll be added security in case something goes wrong and the ritual fails and Cthulhu comes and kills us. I mean, that doesn't happen most of the time, but it does happen.
I hear you. I acknowledge that, and this is mostly for research purposes. But yes, up we go. What do we do with this body? Do we just chuck it in the water?
At this point, you notice that the crabs have actually like already detached one of its limbs and dragged it underwater.
Well, that answers my question. And then
It's like, I'll just leave it to the crabs. I feel like in the next few days we'll be looking at twice the size of crabs that we are looking at normally.
I march up the stairs because I am in.
Okay, everyone, roll me wisdom save.
Wiseness
Oh.
saves.
Wiseness.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Failed.
Oh no, that's
Oh, no!
worse.
Okay.
What? I'm gonna
Uh,
use my inspiration to roll again.
Okay. Flurry will also roll
Wiseness shit.
wisdom.
Oh, that's worse.
Oh dear lord.
And me.
Oh no.
Wow.
Everyone soundly rolled 10 and below.
Well, I knew it's gonna happen soon. I've
You all-
wrote so many natural 20s here today.
That is true.
Hey,
that is true.
you know what? You know what? At least D3 armor is still with us.
Yep. For once, right? Alright, so as you are like ascending the steps back to the restaurant, you all swear. For a fraction of a second, the starfish twitched.
The what?
The starfish twitched.
I look back and I'm like, are we sure that thing is dead? I mean, the crabs are eating it, but like, I'm gonna spend like 10 minutes just staring at it while everybody's going up.
You spend 10 minutes. Okay, let me roll a d100. Oh, you're in luck. I rolled 100.
What does that mean?
Oh.
Oh, 100. That's a rare.
That's a
occurrence.
very rare occurrence. Okay. So, Udira, you're staring at this, right? Where are you standing specifically when you're
I
staring
am
at this thing?
standing at the steps.
Okay, this thing is obviously dead, right?
Uh-huh.
And you see that 3 of his limb has already been detached by the crabs already. This place is swarming with crabs, by the way. You see that one of the limbs actually start growing back.
I'm gonna start shouting and saying, it's growing back.
Fleury comes back down. She's like, "Quick, Udira! I need all the knowledge on starfish that you have.
So I'm gonna, do I roll?
Roll history,
Nature?
roll intelligence, history, or nature."
I'm gonna roll nature because it makes sense. Sure.
Okay.
Oh, it's a 9.
Okay, you know for a fact that starfishes regenerate whether they're dead or not because of their cells.
I say that, and I'm like, it regenerates because of its cells, but I'm sure if we stab it enough, it will die eventually.
Fleury is like, "What if the cells cease to exist?"
That works as well.
Alright, she walks over to the thing
Oh
and pulls
no.
out a flamethrower.
Oh, yep, I knew it.
I'm gonna give her inspiration as I say that.
Oh, it's fine. She doesn't need it, so she just torches the carcass.
What if the cell ceases to exist?
Ini starfish berperisa barbeku.
Alright, Fleury thoroughly char cooks this thing. There's actually not much left already. So Fleury looks quite pleased with herself that this monstrosity is gone from her sight.
Fritz is going to say like, this is the second time I see you do that. Smiles at it and looks creepy.
Whatever you're
She-
doing, keep doing it.
She blows you a kiss and walks away.
You,
I look at
Uhira, I don't think you remember. She did that to
I know
one
she
of
did.
our compatriots
I
when we are on the
don't
ship.
remember, but whatever it is, she got it done. That thing is dead, right? What kind of check can I do to make sure like it's dead? I know it's charcoal now, but
Mhm.
she just saw it twitch 10 minutes ago,
Mhm.
and she just
ro-
wants 100% need to know.
Alright, so if you get within 10 feet of it, I'll let you roll nature again with advantage.
Okay, I will tenuously walk to 10 feet
Mm-hmm.
and do a nature roll. Come on. 17.
Alright. So you're aware that starfishes' nervous systems are not centralized, so they have like nerves throughout their body, and each of them can function as their own brain. And they're tucked rather deep inside the body. And even from that, even like charcoal burn like this, they could possibly regenerate.
How charcoal is this charcoal? Like, is it
You'll have to cut into the starfish to find out.
I'm assuming we drag the starfish away from the water, right? Like it's here
Mm,
now,
I would say that's fair.
because otherwise it'll be like half submerged.
Hmm.
I okay. If it's dead, then fairy fire will not attach itself to it
That's a good way of checking it. Sure, cast it then.
because it says any creature. If it's dead, it has been objectified. So
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna cast fairy fire.
It glows.
It's not dead.
Fleury like stops halfway. She's saying, "It's like, wait, what?" It comes back down.
It's still glowing, but now you have better ability to kill it extra.
Fleury is like, it's like she looks over at Frisk. Is like, Frisk, can I please borrow your light sword?
I got there you go.
All right, so she picks up the lightsaber, no, the energy weapon, and she's like, ew, and she climbs onto the thing. It's like she looks at you, Udira. Where's this thing's brains?
I point to the locations that I assume it would be because it's spread out, and I tell her
She's
that
like-
as well. And I'm like, technically, it has brains on every limb, and it's very, very deep inside.
She's like,
Technically, keep stabbing it until it stops glowing.
she's like, ew. And she just basically steals herself and just jabs the sword in and slices it lengthwise across the starfish. As she's doing the first limb, right? Because there's only 3 limbs left. She does the first limb and she slices through. It opens up with a puff of smoke of seared flesh, and the thing's nervous system comes up and attempts to tackle her.
Somebody grab
And
her.
Fleury just like, no, and swings her sword and decapitates it. And you can see that particular part of the starfish stops glowing.
Ah.
But the rest of the starfish is still glowing. So
Yep.
technically, I
So she's like, she's looking at you, it's like, I do not like this.
you might not like it. I hate it.
She looks at it, like, fair enough. She goes for the next other 2 limbs. The same thing more or less happened, but at this point, she already has her pistol in her hand, just like ready to shoot it. So she slices off the remaining 2 limbs and she goes towards the center, which is still glowing. At this point, she's like,
annoying.
she looks at it, it's like, I swear to God, if I die here, please make my eulogy heroic.
You're not going to die here. And then
I
her-
doubt that. She
I-
looks down at the thing she's standing on.
she gets some bardic inspiration when I say you're not gonna die here.
All right, so she does the last thing. She slices into the middle and twists the blade around. Since it's like burning hot, it just slices a circle, and you can see like the charred flesh starts to break and crackle as more of the nervous system tentacles pop up, and she slices them off. And finally, the thing stops glowing.
Hmm. You know, there is a part of me when you were healing want to just give you a heroic spell even though it doesn't work. Heroism.
I'm sorry, what did you say? My microphone cut out for a second.
I said like when you were cutting that and healing, I have half of a mind just wanted to give you and cast the heroism, even though I know it doesn't work.
She looks at you, it's like, it's much appreciated. She deactivates her sword and hands it back to you. She's like, I'm so done, I need a shower.
Thank
I
you.
nod.
It's like, I'm going back to the hotel room.
I'm just looking at this. I know it's dead because there's no more glow.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I leave, I'm gonna kick it. It doesn't hurt. It's just so I feel better.
All right, so you do kick it. It doesn't react or any way. You're fairly certain it's dead now.
And then I think, hey Frisk,
Yeah.
Oh no.
do you want to harvest some of the acid?
Oh my goodness. I was expecting this.
He takes a little bit a deep breath. Yes, I don't have vows though. Speaking of which,
True. And then I run upstairs and then I go, can I borrow some bowls? or jars? Do you have any glass bottles?
The chef looks at you. Is like, I suppose we do have them for our pickled lettuce and pickles.
Can I have two?
I mean, sure. As he hands you the pickled lettuce and pickles.
I bound back down and give it to Frisk. I'm like, Jars.
Why are you giving me pickle lettuce and pickle juice?
And then I open the jar. I take one pickle. What's the other pickles?
Just
juice?
actual pickles.
Yeah.
Oh, I love pickles. I'm gonna munch on one and then dump the rest of the stuff in the water,
Okay.
and then rinse it, and then give the empty ones to Frisk.
Okay, sure.
Munch, pickle, munch.
Okay then. Right. Just so that I don't burn rest of my stuff, you and go and grab it. And then D3, I'm just its metal head.
Okay, fair enough. So D3 heads over and he's make D3 I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand check. He doesn't have anything like that, so I'm just gonna make the base dex roll.
Sure.
El Scubo.
Because he is. He has one. Okay. He has one. You get one.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, better than not the 8.
Okay, he rolled an 8. So fortunately there's enough carcass of this creature to not be precise.
Mm-hmm.
You literally just grab a tentacle and just squeeze.
Okay.
So you can see the liquid, the very greenish bile liquid spread, drop into the vial and disintegrates the vial.
Oof.
I kind of figured that okay. There's actually one vial that I think it would not disintegrate. I'm
Mhm.
going to take the half-used holy water bottle.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to, if I'm not wrong, the bottle itself is also special made. So I'm going to try to dump out the holy water. Yeah, I'm trying because
Okay, you're not dumping out the holy water. I'm taking my water bottle, water skin. I'm pouring
But
out the
that is-
water.
that's gonna dissolve.
No,
this
is for the holy water, stupid.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
just dump out holy water for poison, sure.
Exactly. And then I incredulously give him this look like, what the hell's wrong with you? And then pour the holy water in my flask and then give
Okay.
him back. And then I cover
Mhm.
and I'm like, well, now I have the holy water.
Yeah, just keep it. It was supposed to deal with the divide, not anymore.
All right, so you do the same thing with D3. I'm gonna roll another thing. Sleight of hand, yeah.
Dex. For him, it's Dex because he doesn't have sleight of hand. He's a big chunk boy.
Much better this time. So instead of it going everywhere like before and burning off D3's armor, it actually goes like right into the vial rather well. So this is what happens. The bottle holds for now. And when you take the cork and recock it, right, you can see that smoke is forming inside the bottle.
It's not strong enough. What?
I mean, it's not going through immediately, but you can see like very so slightly it starts to give. Like there's a small bulge at the bottom of the bottle now.
I look at it and I'm like, this is really strong acid.
Well, I cannot keep it because even this glass is not strong enough.
Which means
I need to go burn glass.
no, whatever it's using in its own body. So out of character, it would be that is stomach acid, right?
That is stomach acid.
That is
yes.
stomach acid, yeah.
Which means the stomach lining should be able to withstand a lot more than common acid.
Oh no.
Which doubly means that it might be more valuable than the acid itself.
So you are saying that I'm going to need to dig inside.
I'm saying that possibly we could wait till the crabs have its way eating it and then pick it up later.
How about this acid that is burning the bottle.
I shrug.
I as much as this is a very strong acid and I might able to use it as something, but I need to burn glass. I don't want to do it.
That's fine.
I need to look for a kiln.
At this point, by the way, Udira, your necklace starts to vibrate a bit.
Okay, yep.
You receive the message of, I'm not sure what you're doing at the moment. I'm still busy. I just want to check in to see whether if you've already scouted out the cave.
I reply back with, we're in the cave now. There is a giant starfish that we're trying to figure out how to get the stomach lining of. No bad guys here.
You can, okay, so it buzzes again, and there's nothing being said, but you can feel the judgment coming through the other end.
I reply back with, I hear you judging, but I also hear you not finding your way into this cave, which I did, by the way. Thank you.
The line goes dead. All right, so what would you like to do?
I think because the crabs are eating it, it's big enough. So far, how fast has the crab been demolishing this thing?
It's been roughly 20 minutes, and the crabs have already taken 3 limbs out of the 5.
I'm going to keep this vial, so I'm going to dump the acid. I don't need to be. I don't want to break it.
So do you know like what happens when you like put? How do I say this? Like when you take something that's like not normally malleable, but it applies heat and it starts to shape, deform right now. That's what happened to the vial now. There's a small bulge below it.
Yeah,
Which is
but I do not know if it will hold its shape or it will still continue to give way, because I do not know how sturdy this glass is. Like,
I have a question. Are you planning to put some water into it first to find out?
Huh?
the glass.
Yep.
Do I want to? There's already acid there. It's gonna burn.
Oh no. What I mean is, are you gonna remove the acid and then put some water inside to test the what's it called? The integrity of the glass bottle.
I mean,
I was going to. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to, because I need to know. I need to know.
All right. So I need to ask, where are you holding the bottle?
The bottle's supposed to be with my I want to say hunter's kit, but it is actually
Your hunter's kit.
but it's actually just a box of tools to use to
Wait. I just remembered something. Throughout this whole time, D3 Armor was the one holding the bottle, right?
I was holding the bottle. He is squeezing the juice into the
Oh
bottle.
wait, I thought that D3 Armor was the one squeezing the thing into the bottle. That's why I didn't make you do anything. Okay, as soon as the acid
No, but
enters...
the DG armor is squeezing, but I'm holding the bottle. Does that change, or is still what?
Yeah, so I was under the impression that D3 Armor was holding both the carcass and the and the vial. Okay, that changes a lot. So as soon as D3 Armor squeezes the acid into the vial burns your hands.
Ooh, I'm gonna hold it like I hold heat metal on my hand.
it's hot.
Make me a con save.
Save. I knew it.
Sorry,
Like how I
but-
hold like how I hold heat metal on my hand, because I know the feeling. Come on, yes.
Okay, it hurts like hell, but you're still holding on to it.
Okay, great. Heat metal works.
All right, so yes, this thing is incredibly hot.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do with it?
Okay, so
Strange.
is the bottle still deforming, or did it stop?
The bottle is still deforming, yes. I just wanted to point out that the bottle is itself hot.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, okay, this is not gonna work, and then I'm gonna pour it back out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to dip it in the water because I know it's hot. I do not know how hot it is.
Okay,
it
so-
immediately steams?
All right, so this is what happens, right? So when you pour out the liquid, right, you realize that a few of it actually sticks to the bottle and it's not coming out. So we're like, fuck it, let me just dip it in water and hopefully it comes out on its own, right? As you dip it into the water, something happens. The bottle explodes.
Ooh, shit! Shot glass. Duck.
So unfortunately, since you were holding on to the thing, you
Yep.
don't get a dexterity save for this.
Nah. Okay.
So it's not much damage since the bottle was so small anyway.
I'm small. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, right. You are small. Okay, the damage doubles then.
What? It's okay. I heal. I heal.
It's not much, like 11 damage only.
That's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna heal.
What are you talking about? Here's 78 health.
So it's like,
That's like nothing in the grand scheme of things of me throwing people with great weapon master in your face.
that is true.
All right, so the glass explodes. As you can see that the the stomach acids actually still remain intact, and you can see like bits of it like scattered around the area now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why it sticks to your body. Oh. Ow.
Yeah, you also have molten pieces of glass stuck in your hand now.
Ow.
Um,
Ah.
explanation?
Okay.
Because it's his hand, I'm going to healing word that shit because he uses. His
Are you
hand.
sure?
Can
With
you-
glass
can you-
pieces inside
you-
his
no, no,
hand?
no.
Can
Like,
you let me
after-
pull it? Can you
after
let me
he
pull
takes
it
it
out
out.
first? Yeah.
Okay, sure. As you attempt to pull it out, right,
Huh?
you realize that, oh shit, it's like someone welded the glass to your fingers. It's not coming off.
I did this to Lorelai. I'm gonna do this to myself.
Oh no.
Wait, can I? Does prestidigitation work to get rid of this?
Oh, definitely not.
But I know salt
The-
does.
Salt neutralizes the thing, yes. But at this point, it's not the stomach acid that's stuck to him. It's like it's like when something melts a bit and you touch it and it starts to fuse with your skin.
Ah,
So it's like the glass shards are fused to Fritz's hand right now.
okay. I see all this, and then I'm just ready to do a healing word on his hands.
Okay, so Fritz, are you pulling it out?
Yes.
Okay, sure. Just roll me the 100.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay.
Oh, this is a funny day.
D100.
Yep.
You know what? Let me go grab my actual dice. Be right back.
uh, well, yeah. Recently, when I saw the Bikini Bottom horror coming, I was like, I need to put this creature into my game somehow. And I remember, oh yeah, I remembered. I put a place that actually has, crabs in my town. Oh, this is a wonderful day. Is everyone okay?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just needed to make sure.
Oh
Is,
my god.
You okay, Kaba?
It keeps on going. I want acid. Then whoosh. No, no acid. No, I need more acid.
Yo.
Okay. I'm here with a percentile die and a 10-sided die. Okay.
Hmm. Let's have it.
Okay.
Go, go, go.
It is 69. Oh my god, why?
Wow.
The internet rejoices.
The internet rejoices. Yep. Okay. With a 69.
Okay.
All right. 69, 69. So let's have a look, see what happens. Okay. You managed to pull out most of the shards of glass. I almost said grass for some reason.
I mean, sure.
Okay. You pull out most of the shards of glass. You didn't manage to get everything though. And oh my goodness, your hands are pain. They are pain incarnate.
Yep.
Right. You also notice that should I be cruel? No, nothing else happened. Don't worry. I swear, nothing else happens.
Okay.
I swear.
Okay. I'm gonna heal it then.
You're very certain that you should go see an actual healer some point soon though, or not? You know for a fact that infection will set in.
Because of
Mm.
the glass inside.
Yep.
Can I spot heal like the stuff that he has pulled out? Like, does that work?
Since you're not a cleric, I'm gonna say no.
I don't know how to do that, and I'm like, I know I was going to heal you, but that looks worse than.
I only know how to do quick first aid, and this may be a little bit too much.
Oh, you know for a fact, a bit too much, definitely. All right, looks like next session will be you guys looking for a doctor.
I'm sure
Okay.
there's doctors.
There's a doctor. I'm sure this is a military place.
Okay. As soon as I think of that, as he says, "Oh, probably you should see a doctor," I'm going to tap on the gem. Is it if 2 sendings have come in?
Oh,
Does
that's
that
from
mean-
his end, so it doesn't count towards yours.
Okay. I tap and I'm like, might you know any healers or clerics by any chance?
He responds that one of our team members is actually a cleric.
Can I see them?
Sure, why not? He's actually back at the hideout right now.
Okay, that is 2 settings. I look at Frisk and I'm like, I guess we're going to have to leave it to the crabs. Begrudgingly, come on, let's go to a cleric.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just spend the next 15-20 minutes or so, and then we'll end the session, okay?
We could do this in the background.
I think I want to do it in the background because it is quite late already.
Yes, it is 12:16.
Let me just make sure that there is nothing important for you to encounter while you head over there. Let me just check real quick. Wait.
We should have cleared most of the NPC to become friends,
Yeah.
not telling us.
There is actually a lot more going on beneath the surface than
Yeah.
you all think.
Yeah, that's why I said Moss. Moss, please. Please don't give us too many information.
No, something does happen. You all notice that as you all are heading towards the hideout, that there are no patrols. There are no guard patrols.
Guard as in like even the royal guards?
No. Like the city's own guards. You see them around at day, even though in limited few numbers. You don't see them all at night.
Oh, this is concerning.
And I think that's a great place to stop.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
And we will see everybody next week with a full party, I hope.
I hope.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.